his team, we're going to stand together and fight this disease.
I come this way before, travel through the open door, circumstances navigated the path, and life happened all so fast. No, it got lonely sometimes, you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, cause I know life took a hold of me. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. Never. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a break with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games can play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, hey. It's all in what you do, hey. Some things you gotta do, hey. Let's fight for millions. Take a second, see the blessing in it. Much is given. When I made the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the backing down, we're bringing it through like for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm aces. Learn and develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the rope. She fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lack it. While cancer slowing our road, I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, giving something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. Those 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going back soon and fight this final round. Life's a break with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a lie. I'm telling you the truth, hey. It's all in what you do, hey. Some things you gotta do, hey. I'm gonna share all that I have and give to those in need. So we're gonna win this battle, fight that disease. No one can support you, believe that's young. We got to be confident. No, I never let him.
Cancer is killing, millions and millions of people. Me and my team, along with Sam Watson and his team, we're going to stand together.
Man, Mic check. There we go. Man, it's great to be in here tonight, man. It's great to be in here. I don't know why I set it to 9:15. That was my bad, man. You know how you rush in setting the stuff? I forgot to put it 9 o'clock, man. But I appreciate y'all coming in here, man. Totally appreciate y'all. Thank you, West Virginia. JP, JQ, what's up, big homie? Southside, man. What's up? Club 57 in the building. Young World, G Brown, KJ, Josh. Man, I appreciate you, AJ. Thank you, man. Mr. Savage, I totally appreciate you, man. Vic, what it do, man? We in the building, man. Under, what's up, man? Totally appreciate you, man. You know what time it is. Y'all know it's trailer time. It's trailer time. Click the link. Go watch 9 Wives, man. We're approaching 3,000 buys, which is important. It's important. Share the next film. Ooh, I'm working on it now. I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them myself. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
How many? They said it was at least 15. And welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the show. We got a juicy show tonight, man. Shout out to Mr. Jones, man. J Square, aka J Jones, will be in the building. Financial literacy, and he is entrepreneurship, and he is a boxing fan. So we can go anywhere we want to go with this conversation tonight. And I want to say thank you. You know what I didn't talk about, and I'm excited to talk about, man. I'm hyped, man. Shout out to the Village brother, man. We get to call him Master on Friday, man. Congratulations, man. Continued success, man. We're gonna throw you a celebratory party in here Sunday. We got a lot of fights to cover Sunday, so you know Sunday nights the barbershop be jam-packed, you know. But yeah, man, congratulations, man. We totally appreciate you, man. Now, see, we just got upgraded. Now the shop just got smarter. Oh man, but thank you so much, man. I totally appreciate you, man. I know you be studying hard at night and you still be participating with us. What's up, Champion Heart, man? Where you at? What's up, man? So yeah, man. Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, that's the news of the day. That's the hot button of the day. As I say, man, no one is ducking, in my opinion. I don't think no one is ducking nobody. I think they're both prideful on some level. I believe that no one wants to bend. No one wants to feel weak publicly in front of the next person. And I think that's where we're at with that fight. And I believe it's going to happen. Ain't no way in hell Jaron Ennis is going. No way in hell they would build up all that money to, man, why are we even having a conversation about Jaron Ennis if we understand the business of boxing, right? They will only adhere to us if man talk to me. I'm sorry, I have to get a tech out here for my internet, so I apologize, man. What's up, Money? And I spoke to Fabian today, Monty. So we're good. And where was I? Oh yeah, as long as we keep on becoming consumers, we get what we want. And that's where we need to be. Get what we want. If we want Jaron Ennis to fight Errol Spence next, we make a statement. Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, we make a statement. And if they go anywhere else, you know, we say F it. We not supporting it. And that's what we got to be. You know what I mean? I think the winner of that fight deserves a rematch. The winner and the loser deserve a rematch. I'll say that respectfully. They'll make a lot of money and we'll be a lot of happy. It works. Consumers happy. The product's happy. The talent's happy. And I think that's what we need to start forcing these fights, man. We got them. Hey, Leonard Elby on. Hey, shout out to Leonard Elby having a temper tantrum on Twitter today. Hey, all y'all keep on going at the people that are not are not, I repeat, that are not giving the fans and being disrespectful to fans, attack them on Twitter. Go to their mentions, tag them, do everything. Tag them, please tag them, do everything. It is that important. They need to hear y'all. They need to see y'all like, hold up, we ain't doing this. We're not doing it. Leonard Ellaby has been so disrespectful the past couple of years, and he has been able to get away with it, but not anymore. Not anymore. And I love it. I love the fact that y'all screenshotting me. It's important that you challenge his perception of power. They don't have power because they need our money. Leonard Ellaby said, I ain't got the money to pay Devin Haney. So you know what that means? They want our money to pay for it. If you want our money wants, and our money wants Devin Haney, Tank Davis, and you know that little circle of thing. And you know what else we didn't talk about? What else we didn't talk about? Shout out to Bill Haney, man. Bill Haney, man, you know I'm the great agitator, man. I totally forgot to talk about how Bill Haney said, you fuck with my money, Leonard Ellaby, you gotta come see me. I'm gonna do more than slap you. You mess with my money, man. Why didn't y'all remind me of the great agitator? Shout out to Trill Boxing Talk, man. Why y'all didn't tell me, man? Y'all supposed to, y'all know that is tailor-made. You know that is tailor-made for the barbershop. When Bill Haney gives us what we really, really want to say, and it comes from a person of power. Shout out to Team Haney, man, for saying that. And truth be told, that's his partner in crime. You know what I mean? And I know some of y'all are gonna say, well, he's white. He deserves. That's his partner in crime. That's the partner he chose. You know, Al Haymon got a white partner from Waddell and Reed. You know, so you know what I mean? It is what it is. So at the end of the day, I respect Bill I respect him for saying that. Just I'm gonna do a video on that. I respect him for just saying that. You know, I think it's important. I think the buck needs to stop. Leonard Ellaby needs to have a level of respect. They've been very honorary because they rode that Floyd wave for about a decade. They made lots of money. Now we have no idea where the money is, KB. You know, he blocked you, KB. You won then. Leonard Ellaby blocked me today. Everybody screenshot that and post that. Everybody screenshot this right now and post it to your IG stories and tag Leonard Ellaby. How about you do that right now? Just tag him. Tag him. His hashtag is his name, Leonard Ellaby. Leonard Ellaby blocked me on IG today because I said those tank fights were BS and they need to give us something worth buying. Everybody keep on going at Leonard Ellaby. He's having a meltdown. He's having a Sean Porter temper tantrum. Keep going at him. Keep going at him. It is that important that we unify. Forget unifying the belts. The fans need to be unified, undisputed boxing fans of this generation. How about that? That's what we need to be, KB. I appreciate you, man. And it's that important that we still stay down. You know what I mean? We finally got a person in boxing to stand up to TMT. And it is none other than Bill Haney. And I respect him for doing it. And I think we need to back this. We need to push that. We need to push it. We're gonna go knee deep into it when the guest, because you know, once we go knee deep on this, Fred ain't coming back. You know, and if Kyle come in and start something, you know, this fire ain't gonna do but get bigger and bigger and bigger. So the second hour, you already know what we about to do. You know what I mean? We gonna have a good time. You know what I mean? We just gonna, you know what I mean, keep the fire. We just gonna put some marshmallows and some hot dogs there now, but second hour, we putting some logs on it. We're going to throw a whole bunch of logs on it and poof. You know what I mean? Ain't no fire department around. We're going to set boxing on fire, you know, and nothing other better than Kyle, because Kyle going to let loose on with it. And it's important that we all do. It's important that we all do. And it's important that we let them know. We don't want no BS fights. We don't want Luis Ortiz, Charles Martin on pay-per-view. You got to pay for that fight. The same thing that we said about Bob Arum. Remember we said about Bob Arum? How come Bob Arum is cheap? Remember we call Bob Arum cheap? Well, guess what? Al Haymon is being cheap because guess what he's doing? He's putting Charles Martin and Luis Ortiz on pay-per-view because he don't want to pay for it. So can we keep the same energy, y'all? Can we keep the same energy? Is that possible? I don't know, man. But in the words of the great philosopher Kyle, I don't know what he would say after this, but we're gonna welcome the guest to the show. I don't know if he would have said that, but it just sounded appropriate. What's up?
Welcome to the show.
What's up, brother Fred? How are you, man?
Man, I totally appreciate you coming on tonight, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, I had to take my beauty rest, man. I'm on the East Coast, man.
Man, I know you have to take. How many power naps you take?
Just one, bro. That's it. If I took another one, I wasn't getting up, man. You know, think you froze up on me.
My internet be, I don't know. I guess it's the winds out here because it's the winter time, and I guess it's making it move a little bit. But welcome to the show, man. First, I want to say thank you for having me on your platform. We thank you for helping me promote the film 9 Wives, and to that I say thank you. And
yes, sir.
Yeah, we got 10 Wives coming out soon, so
hey, that's how we do it, man. We got to work together, man. Stick together. Definitely.
Thank you. Black Entrepreneur Blueprint.
Yes, sir.
Who, what, where, when, why, and how?
Oh man, I'm gonna give you my abridged short back black story, man.
Yeah.
So I'm a serial entrepreneur. I did like most people. Went to high school, graduated college, went to work for corporate America, get a good job. You know the whole story. Always been an entrepreneur, even since I was little. Grew up in Philadelphia, and my dad was an entrepreneur. And I started working at Dean Witter Reynolds years ago as a stockbroker, then Merrill Lynch. About 6 years in, I finally got fed up. And my buddy and I, we started a condom company. So this was in like 92, man. So yeah, I said it's condoms. So it was called Zulu Condoms, the condom design with the black man in mind. And our moniker was respect and protect. And so on the back of our packaging, we had statistical data showing the repercussions of unsafe sex in the black community. And we were getting love. TLC was throwing us stuff out. Luke from the 2 Live crew, a lot of notoriety. This is before the internet now. The internet was around, Fred. I wouldn't be here right now. I'd be on a hammock in Bora Bora somewhere.
Rightfully so.
So my wife and I, we had our first child. Money, you know, we were selling condoms, but margins. So when you talk about entrepreneurship, it's all about those margins, right? Margins weren't great with condoms. Went back into corporate and as an advertising exec, came back out, started over 17 businesses. 5 were abject failures. Almost lost it all twice. And we talked about that when you were on my show. I'm talking everything, cars, homes, everything. And was blessed to be able to rebuild and build 2 multi-million-dollar businesses, a mortgage business, which actually I lost in 2008 because of the financial crash. And then currently right now, I'm super big in e-commerce, building physical product brands, digital product brands. And I also own some real estate and do some other investments. So I've seen the gamut, man, from the highs and the lows, 20 plus in the game.
Right. And congratulations to you, and respect to your perseverance, you know, because 2008 done a doozy on a lot of people. A lot of people jumped off a building 2008.
Yeah, man.
Their whole stock portfolio crashed like mine, you know. So, and we had to I mean, I didn't have that amount of money in at the time, but it was still everything that I had, basically, you know. And you know, congratulations. So the obvious question in the chat will be like, what are like some beginner steps to identifying your entrepreneurial spirit, and 2, where should people go in terms of investments?
Well, in terms of identifying your entrepreneurial spirit, it's people always ask me on my podcast, Black Entrepreneur Blueprint. So I've been rocking 7.5 years, 387 plus episodes. I drop every Monday morning on all your major podcast platforms. It's a shameless plug, but check it out.
No, it's not shameless. That's why we're here.
My man. So that's the number one question I always get asked. What type of business should I start? And the answer is, I don't know, but I can tell you based on your answers, some options for you. So most people look at 2 things, Fred. They either look at, number 1, I'm going to solve a problem, or number 2, I'm going to follow my passion. For me, if you can meld the 2, and I call that and I got a course out called Pinpoint and Monetize Your Genius. So your genius is the intersection of your passion and your talent. The problem is most people don't know how to monetize that. So when you start really breaking it down, there are only 6 things that you can sell, right? Your physical products, your digital products, your services, somebody else's physical products, somebody else's digital products, somebody else's services. Now, there are tons of things under those verticals, but pretty much those are the things that you can sell. So the easiest way is to solve a problem, okay? Problem, solution, result. So it doesn't matter what the problem is, but the bigger the problem is, the more money you can get for it. So if I solve, here's a product, a brand that I used to have, right? So I used to have an insole brand. And the reason I started selling insoles was because my youngest daughter, who plays sports, had feet problems, right? So we're going to this orthopedics cat, and we're paying $400 for these custom insoles. And I've been importing products and private labeling and creating brands for a long time, over 10, 12 years. So I found the same manufacturer, and she had a whole bunch of friends that play field hockey and soccer with her. And so what I did was I branded them, bought them in. Problem was bad feet. The solution was the J. Jones insoles. That's not what they were called. The result of that is, hey, I can run around now and be a high performer. I don't have to worry about my feet hurting. I don't have to worry when I run now and I'm doing my 5Ks, I can improve my mile. And so problem, solution, result. That is the simplest way to create or start in business. The other way, as I mentioned, is following your passion. Now, you may be passionate about something, Fred, but nobody else may be passionate. Right. You may be passionate about butterfly collecting, right? Now, I'm sure there are people making money in that, but the whole thing is, you know, you have to try to find something that you're passionate about that you can monetize.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it all depends, man, because everybody, like I said, is different. So your financial resources are different than mine. Your tolerance for pain is going to be different from mine. You don't, you know, I don't know how bad you really want it. You know, people, man, I coach entrepreneurs all the time. And I always tell people, look, if you're not serious, stop, don't even play with me. My time is valuable. And so there's so many variables and factors that go in it. Solve a problem, follow your passion. Those are the 2 ways. And once again, unless I talk to you and really dissect what you want to do. Now, let me just give you this quick example. I got a coaching student, and she was trying to figure out what product to sell. Right. She was a seamstress, and she used to sell for sold for one of the big stores. I forgot the name of the stores, big retail stores that's always in malls. And she was like, yeah, you know, I'm trying to sell pillows and make money with pillows and stuff. And she started showing me all her fabric. And as she was walking around, she was like, yeah, I get this fabric for like $3 a square foot because I'm associated with this company and I have contacts, when this fabric normally costs $25 to $28 a square foot. I said, that's your product, not selling freaking pillows. Your product is actually the fabric. And so a lot of times people, you know, like my dad always used to say, stepping over dollars to pick up dimes, right? And so a lot of times your product or your service is right in front of you, but you have to be able to understand that and be able to start to market it. So it's all kind of ways, bro.
And when people say, I only have $1,000, I only have $500, what do you say then?
Oh man, I said, you, depending upon what you want to do, if you want to get in e-commerce, that barrier to entry is super low. Let me just tell you what I tell people that come to me with that, some of my coaching students. The first thing I'll tell them is go clean out your house, right? You got more stuff in your house that you can sell on eBay, Amazon, Etsy, or whatever. I had a brother that was serious about starting a business. He and his wife, over a 3-month period, they didn't have any money, newlyweds, rough upbringing, typical, like a lot of us, myself included. And what they did was they sold everything. In 3 months. They got about $4,000 worth of cash. They used that cash and parlayed that into an e-commerce business. I have another coaching student that started, that was an electrician. So one of the things that he wanted to get into was he talked about the the belts that the electricians wore. And he was like, man, they could be done better. So he created his own brand of belts with literally $300, 3 prototypes, and then he started pre-selling before the product came live. He's doing about 12 to 15 grand a month now selling freaking belts for electricians. And so when you start looking at products and you start looking at the money, there's certain things that you're familiar with that I'm not familiar with. There's certain gaps in the market, things that, I know nothing about selling, electrician belts. I'm not in that field. So, just like the insoles, my daughter, I'm not an expert on insoles, but I know how to create, market, and brand a product. So barrier to entry with e-commerce, it can be as little as $200, $300, and I've seen people be successful. That's why I'm a big proponent of that, because once again, let's negate all the excuses.
Right. Definitely. Yeah. Was there a book or a movie that helped your launch pad? That put more wind beneath your wings?
Now, you know what, man? It wasn't a book or any. Well, I mean, I read all that. I'm a voracious reader. I mean, Think and Grow Rich. That's a staple I've read. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. But really, my thing is about experience. And I always tell people there's a big difference between knowledge and know-how. Knowledge can be acquired by listening to me and you tonight. Knowledge can be acquired by reading a book, watching a movie. But I always use the example is, now, if I read the flight manual or flight manual for the F-15 fighter jet, right? I watched all these videos and they put Jay Jones in the cockpit. Do you know how to fly this jet? No, I have knowledge of it, but know-how comes from doing. And I think that's the biggest or the best learning experience. Yes, you want to get all the knowledge you can, but unless you apply that knowledge, you're not going anywhere, bro. You're sitting there, paralysis by analysis.
So the practice of it, the practice. So,
right.
So offer your services like the Malcolm Gladwell 10,000 hour rule. Is that? Yeah. Right.
Similar to that. Yeah, similar. You got, and what I always tell people, you don't have to go in, all in. So if you want to test out a product, this is just an e-commerce thing. You can actually get a prototype. You can get a digitized image of the product. I've done that before. And you can actually start to pre-sell it. If it sells, go ahead and fulfill the product. Go buy it from the manufacturer, fulfill it. If it doesn't sell, refund the money. So it's easy, man. I got one of my buddies got 5,000 disposable razors sitting in his basement right now because he didn't listen to me. Instead of buying 100 and branding them, not making money on them, but getting proof of concept first. He's like, man, if I buy 5,000, they're only like 18 cents for a 5-pack. That's great. You buy 100, they're going to be $3 or $4 a 5-pack. But the difference is you only got 100. And guess what? If you lose that, that's nothing. But now you got 5,000, razor blades or, cartridges sitting in your freaking basement because you were thinking about the margin. So test. I don't care what type of business it is. Test first before you go all in, especially if you don't have the resources.
Right. No, definitely. Kyle is in the building. What's up, Kyle? Appreciate you coming.
What's going on, Big Fred, man?
No,
Jay Jones, how you doing,
Kyle?
sir?
So
what's happening, man?
Not much, man. How's everything going?
I'm good, man. I'm trying to stay awake, man. I'm on the East Coast, baby. About to throw some water on my face, but I'm good.
Listen, even on the West Coast, me and Fred struggle to stay up from time to time.
No,
I hear you, family.
No, that'd be Kyle. Kyle got 4 curtain snatchers. Only got 2.
Mine are grown, so I'm good.
Yeah. So what's the formula for a potential entrepreneur that says, man, I don't want to leave my job. I'm scared. Like what advice?
See, man, you speaking in my heart, man. The best time, guys, to start a business is when you have a job. All right. Everybody thinks that you got to go all in right now. I'm that type of dude, right? That's what I do because that's just how I'm built.
Right.
But I've never left a job without planning. Right now, I know sometimes people get fired, they get let go, things happen. I get that. I call that a reluctant entrepreneur. So the problem is, a reluctant entrepreneur doesn't start or even think about entrepreneurship until they lose their income, their job. If you're smart, and if COVID taught you anything, all right, I mean anything, that means you got to have multiple streams of income. So I don't give a damn if you selling freaking number 2 pencils and paper clips online. You need to have multiple streams of income. Don't wait till it happens. Matter of fact, my buddy who had the razor blades, he was a reluctant entrepreneur. As soon as he got another job, that entrepreneur stuff went out the window because he doesn't know how to create his own money. And so one of the greatest gifts that you can show people, and you're doing it, Fred, create your own money. You're showing your children that, your family, the community, and being able to do that, that's freeing. So now you're able to do what God assigned you to do. So there's a formula I talk about called the freedom equation. Cash flow plus passive income equals freedom. Now, when you work that formula, you can do exactly what we talked about on my show. You can create the movie. You can do screenplays. You can do this podcast. And so now when you have that freedom, and once again, that freedom isn't going to come from a job most times. It's going to come from your own business. So, yeah, man. So, right.
You got a question, Kyle?
No, man, I was just listening, man. You know, sometimes you got to shut up and listen.
What's the percentage? So if someone has a job, what's the percentage of independent money versus I have a job money? Like what's that balance for beginners?
I would say this, when you have a job, most times, or a lot of times, I'm not going to say most times, people look for extra money because they're not making enough. Right. So when you're comfortable, pacified by the paycheck, you ain't doing nothing. You good until that gets snatched away.
Right.
But what I would say is anything. I mean, I would start off with a goal that's something as simple as, yo, I want to pay my car note this month, $500, $600. I want to pay my electric bill this month. Something very simple, because I think one of the issues is being a serial entrepreneur for 20 plus years, coaching, having, my podcast, Black Entrepreneur Blueprint, interviewing, man, cats like you on the show, Dennis Kimbrough, Killer Mike, all these cats on the show. You got to start where you're at. So your position may be different than mine. So everybody's got to start somewhere. So don't worry about what the next man has or what they're doing. You got to start where you're at. And if it's something as simple as making $200 extra a month, that could be a food bill, could be gas money. So you got to play where you're at until you can level up, Right. And I think, Fred, if once you start identifying goals, like, I want to replace this, get this car note, that's my goal. And then from there, once you start rolling and you get that momentum, and you know how it feels when you start seeing money come in, you're like, damn, this is good. That gives you that energy.
Right.
Yo, I'm gonna go get some more of this. And I think starting is the main thing. If you don't start, you're never gonna get anywhere.
Right. I think people don't value like the slow start. Like maybe it's just extra $200 a month. But that compound work ethic equals the compound interest on that $200, And I hope that everyone is listening. Like I have a 70-30 beginner start. Like I think that 30% of your income should be outside of your job force. Like I think that's a solid beginning. I know people may say that's egregious, that's challenging, but I think like set a goal. Like your 30% mindset, maybe 15%, but set a goal so you can begin to see like, oh man, it's starting to swing. The pendulum is starting to swing into entrepreneurship, and I think we all can be there.
Man, if I can interject real quick,
please.
Sometimes, guys, when you start things, you never know what they're going to turn into.
Right.
So I started my Black Entrepreneur Blueprint podcast 2014. And I started it because people used to always ask me, hey, Jay, how do you start businesses? And I had literally almost just lost it all with after the mortgage. I'm BSing around trying to figure out what I'm doing. And this is how things can happen quickly. One morning, my wife, we were in the bathroom and she was straightening her hair at the time. Flat iron breaks. Half her head done. So with sisters, right? You ain't going to work looking like that, right?
Right.
So she's like, oh damn, my hair. So she had to pull her thing back, and she said, babe, after work, I'm going to the mall and pick up a new flat iron. All right, cool. I said, out of curiosity, because I'm always looking and I'm observing about business. Everything you got in your barbershop, Fred, sitting behind you, somebody manufactured it. Somebody made money off it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I said, well, babe, how much these flat irons cost? And she said, about 150 to 200 for a good flat iron. I'm like, for this piece of crap? And she was like, yeah, it's got to have high heat. It's got to have ceramic plates. It's got to have this, that. So the light bulb goes off. And I see somebody in the chat that mentioned Alibaba, which is a great place to source products. And I was sourcing products from China before the internet and Alibaba. I used to do wholesale. So I was very familiar with that. So I said, all right. I looked at the flat iron, went on Alibaba. I found 3 manufacturers that had similar models. All right. Now I did it backwards, but I did it right. Come to find out. So I trademarked the name, created a professional packaging for the flat iron. And what I did with the 3 samples was I let my wife and daughters try them for 6 weeks. And I said, after 6 weeks, y'all let me know which one you like. And they all picked the same one. And it was very similar to the one my wife that broke. So now check out the pricing. From the flat iron price was $5.50. Now, once I put my branding, my logo on, my magnetic closure box packaging to create a high-end package, because it's all about pricing, perception, and product. They all have to be aligned, right? High-end product has to look high-end, right? So I did all of that. Landed from China to my office, $10.78. I sold those flat irons for $129 on sale from $199. Professional salon grade flat irons. So I'm spending $10.78 landed, selling for $129, right? Wow. So from June of July of that year, the beginning of July, which is the worst time to sell flat irons, I found out later, to December, I grossed $272,000 with a 72% profit margin, which is about 140, 150,000 in good old hip pocket national, right? And so when I tell people, you never know, because my kids were laughing at me. My wife was like, what's this fool doing now? He got another harebrained idea, right? But what I did was I was able to position the product, problem, solution, result. You don't have to go to the hairdresser now. You can get that same salon grade feel every day in your own home. And I had a lifetime warranty on the product. So I took away all the negatives. All right, your flat iron breaks. I don't even just send me the receipt and you're getting another one. Most people aren't going to do that. And to this day, 7-8 years later, I may have sent back 40 flat irons that people broke. So I say that to say this, guys, you never know what can happen, but I can promise you what's not going to happen is if you're not in the game, that won't happen. And that e-commerce, that lick, that right there, that took me to another level. Added more products to the brand, created additional brands. On my Black Entrepreneur Blueprint, I got all types of digital courses, online academies, e-commerce academies. And so you never know where it's going to take you guys. And literally, I bought 100 flat irons at $10.78. Now, I did have to do the trademark. And literally, I was in maybe $2,000. Literally.
Ooh, that's so, a man.
Yeah.
Fred.
Yes.
We in the wrong business, man. Well, shit, I know I am. I got to get some goddamn flat irons. Shit.
Oh, you want to get permed up over there, man? What's up? No.
I'm fucking up, man. Shit.
Yeah, but
I gotta go give me that flat iron.
That goes to I'm bald-headed dude right now. I don't know a damn thing about flat irons, but my wife and my kids, my sister, my aunts, so I was asking them, and they all were like, yeah, a good one costs $150 to $200, which freaked me out, man. I would, for that piece of plastic and metal, I was like, what?
Right.
And I just want to interject this real quick. The crazy thing is the manufacturer that I'm using, I use two of them. That manufacturer is selling that same flat iron to other brands, and they're selling that flat iron for $30 to $35. Product, perception, pricing. If your thing is aligned, you go buy Beats headphones, they don't come in a freaking clamshell. They come in a nice packaging, right?
Right.
You go buy a Rolex, that thing comes in nice packaging. You go buy them headphones from 7-Eleven, they come in a clamshell. And your expectation is exactly that. They garbage. They throw away headphones. So whenever you get into e-commerce, those things have to be aligned. High-end products have to be aligned, mid-level, and you never want to be a low-end product seller because you will not be able to compete with Walmart. It's a race to the bottom. All right. So you want to position it where you're profitable. And a rule of thumb, if your product costs you $5 to manufacture, produce, a minimum of 4 to 5x. That's what you need to retail it for. All right.
But you got to come with the packaging.
You can't. Well, it depends on what. Yeah. Well, think about it, guys. Everything you buy is packaged. Everything you buy with value is packaged. Now, you may go into Walmart and see some stuff in a big bin that they're giving away, but that's a bunch of garbage. But everything that you buy is packaged. And the packaging is sometimes more important than the product. The sizzle sometimes is better than the steak. And so it's all about understanding really people's human nature and the way people think. And when you're selling a product, especially via e-commerce, guys, they can't pick up, this phone, feel it, hold it, and all that. So you have to implement what you want them to understand in your writing, in your verbiage. So if you can say something like, on my flat iron, imagine leaving the house every day. I'm paraphrasing because I can't remember. Imagine leaving the house every day with your hair blowing in the wind, not having to spend $300 for, going to the salon this month. So I'm giving them a path to follow. I'm making them imagine using my product or service. And when you can get in somebody's mind like that, that's when you're going to be successful. I don't care what you're selling. It could be online, face-to-face, or whatever. But that's what you need to do to be an effective e-commerce seller. Problem, solution, result.
Champion Heart says, respect Jay Jones. I can cook pretty damn good. No, he can't. No, he can't. He fried a tuna.
The nigga didn't even know what he see. Didn't know how to. What he say? He know how to pan sear. What he call it? Somebody cooking.
He was supposed to be searing. Man, he can't cook. He can drive a truck though. That's
Champ Hart.
He can deliver the
Champ Hart. He could cook. He can get down. All right. I'm going to get you something real quick. I'm going to run over to my warehouse and I'm going to bring something back just for Champion Heart real quick. Give me 2 seconds.
Well, time's up. So I guess his time is as bad as Champion Heart's cooking. What's up?
Hey, Fred.
Yeah.
You strike again, man. You strike again.
Strike again with what? Oh, go ahead.
All right. So
wait.
Yep. All right. So Champion Heart, right? You like to cook chili. I like to make hot sauce. So I got a brand of hot sauce called Hell Yeah Hot Sauce. I got cayenne. I got XXX habanero. I got all types of flavors, heat and honey, Caribbean. So I got 4 of them right now that I sell online. Hell Yeah Hot Sauce. And it came from something that I was passionate about. So I like to cook, right? So with that, in order to get your homemade stuff, it's hard to sell in retail stores when you have a homemade product, food product, because it has to be created a lot of times in a kitchen that's been approved by your local jurisdiction. But You can sell online without all of that. So what I would say to you is, bro, start making your chili up. And what I did with my hot sauce, I used to give it to my family, friends, and they're like, oh, we love your hot sauce. You need to go and start selling this. And so I got a co-packer. So I gave them my recipes. They manufactured. They ship them my boxes in, and then I ship them out via e-commerce. And right now I'm working on, got a meeting with Target next week, as a matter of fact. So we'll see what happens. So, yeah, when you're an entrepreneur, see, I enjoy the business of building businesses. Some people enjoy certain things. So I like trying to build businesses, and that's really where my joy comes. So Hell Yeah Hot Sauce, trademarked it. Everybody loves it. Check it out, hellyeahhotsauce.com. Another shameless plug, but since my man brought it up, I had to go there, right, Fred? I had to do it.
Yeah, you had to give him that caliente. You know what I mean? You had to give it to him.
I had to.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Yes, sir.
See, I can sell some shit,
but
I can't make shit. You know what I mean? Like I
private label, baby.
Snatchers, man.
Private label, man.
I'm trying to, man.
So let me hip y'all to some game, right? Let me hip y'all to some game. So even if you can't produce product, right? Private labeling is what all your supermarkets do. So you go in and you go to ShopRite and they got a knockoff Eggo waffles. Maybe the same manufacturer that manufactures for them manufactures the Eggo waffles. So you literally can go to hot sauce company, chili company, all types of food products or physical products brands, and you can get them to manufacture with your label on. Now, with me, these are all custom, these are custom formulations because I enjoy cooking and I make hot sauce all the time. But the problem is, man, I can't make 1,000 bottles of this hot sauce, and I ain't trying to. So that's when I went to a co-packer. Here are my recipes. Go ahead and manufacture this. Here are my labels, put them on. And when they ship them to me, in my boxes like that. And then I go and sell them and on e-commerce and stuff like that. So the deal is, man, if there's something you want to sell, you find a manufacturer, you talk to the manufacturer. It's in one of my courses, Brand Builder Academy Elite. And you talk to the manufacturer, what is it going to cost me? Like the insoles, right?
What's the class again?
Yeah, huh?
What's the name of the class again?
So I'm gonna give you all of my stuff is on my website. You can go to blackentrepreneurBlueprint.com, blackentrepreneurBlueprint.com, or the short thing, BEBconnect.com is going to take you there too. And all of the stuff I'm talking about. Yeah, BEB Connect or blackentrepreneurBlueprint.com. So the insoles, so I wasn't pressing foam insoles. I went to the manufacturer, right, on Alibaba. Another quick story, and I know I ain't gonna hold y'all, but I got to get some boxing in here, Fred. But another quick story. My girls played field hockey, right? We had a field hockey tournament, the AAU team in Naples, Florida. They wanted to go by. They had all these tents out there, right? So they were selling stuff in between these tournaments, right? Y'all got kids. So I know y'all kids probably in all these, basketball, soccer, whatever tournaments. And they were selling these sweat wicking socks that they put under their shin pads for field hockey, right? $20. So both of my girls won. I'm like, all right, damn, I done dropped $40 on 2 freaking pairs of socks. So now, all right, I'm waiting in between games. Let me go on Alibaba and see if I can find some socks that are similar to these. Guess what? I found the exact same pattern, same sock. A pair costs $1.50. So what did I do? I ordered 100 pair, tested it out. I got plastic bags. I did a little flip label, printed out, stapled it up. I'm selling socks now to they're actually selling them to their field hockey friends. I didn't manufacture the socks. I took the sock and I labeled it under my brand or my girl's brand. So literally, you don't have to create the product. All you can do is label. You can label the product. So half of the products you see in the supermarket,
Yep.
if you like liquor, right? If you like bourbon, right? Buffalo Trace, right? I'm a bourbon drinker. Buffalo Trace, I forgot the distillery, but they make probably top 10, 15 different bourbons. Same manufacturer, may have a little change here, tweak to the recipe. Man, you go to Costco, right? Anybody go to Costco?
Yes.
The liquor in Costco, I think the bourbon is actually from Buffalo Trace. I think the vodka is Grey Goose vodka, same manufacturer, Costco label. Costco ain't sitting there making, so that's what private labeling is. So that's taking somebody else's product and then you put your label on it. So instead of buying wholesale, you're actually buying at a deeper discount than wholesale, because when you private label, most times you have to buy a little bit higher inventory amount. So anything that you want to sell, you can go to Alibaba.com, find a manufacturer, you can get a quote, and man, you can start selling like crazy. That's the same thing I do with my flat iron. I didn't manufacture it. There was nothing special about it except my branding, my positioning, and my pricing of the product. So that's as my other Philly brother Gilly would say, that's $1 million worth of game right there, family.
Yeah, $1 million worth of game, and it absolutely is.
Yeah,
and that's genius. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Stop reinventing the wheel. Just keep air in the tire.
Come on, man. I couldn't.
Man, I can't wait to watch this show.
Yeah.
I can't wait to watch this one. Man, boy, I'm inspired. So now I can finally. So I'm a cereal fanatic,
bruh. Oh, cereal.
I can finally make
cereal, food cereal, or cereal entrepreneur.
Yeah, I've been wanting to make I've been wanting to make a box of cereal my whole life. And you just gave me the game. I'm finna make a whole bunch of cereal now. Fuck that.
Hit me up, man. Fred got my info. Hit me up, dog. Because I'm telling you, if you watch what Master P is doing right now, he taking over the supermarkets. He got Master P pancakes. he got cereal. He got all kind of stuff, man. So that's all he doing. He ain't out there making that stuff. He's contracted a manufacturer, slapping his brand on it. I'm off the market. Rap Snacks. They ain't making chips back there, man. Man, yeah. Anything you want, bro. Any product you want, go to the manufacturer that does private label. And like I said, man, just hit me up, bro, and I'll definitely walk you through it, man. That's what we do.
Damn sure gonna hit you up.
Yeah, man. That's what we do, man.
Shit, man.
I'm gonna get some Fred chips or something, man. Hey, Fred, man, can I use your likeness on some chips, man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the percentage? Yeah. What's the return on it?
Oh, we'll talk off air, man.
Hey, Pappy Van Winkle's bourbon.
Oh, yeah. Pappy. Now, man, I watched a documentary on Pappy. Dude went to jail for stealing that stuff, man. Pappy Van Winkle they selling for like $1,000, $2,000 a bottle because the thing is aged like 20-something years. Pappy is no joke, man. I never had a bottle of it, man. I ain't got that much money yet.
Yeah, that's something LeBron drinks on his day off or something like that. But yeah, you want to jump in boxing real quick, yeah?
Yeah, come on, man. I'm from Philly, bro. We grew up throwing left hooks. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's my second home.
Oh, really? Get out of here,
man.
You got look me up.
Man, I be in the Badlands. When I'm in Philly, I'm in the Badlands.
Yo, man. Yo, I ain't messing with you, man. Yo, what you doing in the Badlands? Or we need to talk off air.
Hey, well connected. I'm gonna respect, you know what I'm saying? I show a lot of love, I get a lot of love back,
Here we go. Go ahead, Kyle. Go ahead. Kyle about to go on his famous monologue. Go ahead, Kyle. Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
No, hey, listen. All I'm saying is, man, when people from Philly come on, man,
something wrong with your volume. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Kyle.
You good? Uh-oh. We lose you, man.
Kyle.
All
Yeah,
right,
he'll be back.
But yeah, man. So I caught the beginning of the show, man.
Mm-hmm.
You was talking about my boy ESJ, my boy Errol.
Yes.
And man, you hit it. Oh, I'm sorry, Kyle. Go ahead, bro, because we lost you, man. You good? You still having technical difficulties? All right. So while Kyle getting it together, but I love what you said, man, about Tank, man. It's unfortunate, man. Like I go way back, and I don't even talk to. There's only 2 people I talk to about boxing. I can't even watch boxing with regular cats because they a lot of. I'm serious. You know how people had them fight parties. Me and my boys stopped doing that years ago because people don't even really know what they're looking at, right? And so when you talk about what's going on with Tank right now, all the talent in the world, man. You got, in order to be the best, you got to beat the best. You 27 years old,
right?
And you fighting cats. And like I commented on one of your posts, I ain't paying for this stuff no more.
Oh
man, bro, I used to pay. I didn't care what it was. I used to pay for it. I'm not doing it anymore because when I grew up in my era, bro, it wasn't even like that, man. So, like, you ever heard of a dude named Gypsy Joe Harris, man?
No.
All right. So my pop, that's how I got into boxing. So my pop used to always, he's from North Philly, grew up in Philly, always used to talk about all the old greats. Gypsy Joe Harris was 24-1, welterweight, fought with one eye, literally one eye, and was one of the baddest, slickest cats out there, a la Pernell Whitaker, right? That's the cloth that I'm coming from, cats that people don't even know about. And, you know, you talk about the Philly tradition, man, Georgie Benton, Willie the Worm Monroe.
Yeah.
All of them cats, man. Those are the type cats my dad always used to talk to me about growing up, going to the Blue Horizon. I probably been to the Blue Horizon 75 times, right?
Wow.
Bruh, that's what my dad and my brother, and sometimes my mom and my sister would go. But that was our thing, man. So I seen like B Hop. I seen B Hop. He's actually from the Germantown area, North Philly and Germantown. I seen him on the rise. I probably seen about 25 of his fights. But when I start looking at boxing today versus what it is back when I really got into it, this shit is sad, man. This shit is sad. And I get it, it's a business. But who's going to dare to be great? Who's going to sit up and take the challenges to step above? You know, I just was in a chat. Some dude was talking about, I forgot his name. He was talking about, you don't want to lose your O. I'm like, Joe Calzaghe was 49-0 or 46-0. Nobody considers him an all-time great, right? He beat Roy Jones when he was old, B Hop when he was old, and Jeff Lacey, who wasn't that good to start off with. So it ain't about the O. Manny Pacquiao, he got 6-7 losses. But when he was coming through the ranks, Barrera, was Eric Morales, all of them cats at the lower weights moving up. Floyd, when he was a lightweight, 35, 47 to me, a little shaky. You know what I'm saying? He's a businessman. I get that. But if you put some of these cats back in the day, the Leonard Hearns, Benitez, them cats like that, they ain't getting out of here. I want to ask you a quick question, man.
Please.
How come Floyd never called out Paul Williams?
Oh man, that was a matchup nightmare for him.
Mm-hmm.
How would he get inside?
He would have, and that's what I'm trying to tell people. I'm not saying Paul would have won.
No, I'm not saying Paul would have won. I'm saying it's a matchup problem. Yes.
Paul Williams was going to make you work, though. He was going to make Floyd.
And he's going to throw 100 punches around. Paul Williams going to throw 100 punches around.
Paul Williams was going, but he was going to fight small, though. That's the only thing. He was going to fight small.
Right.
So, you know, he never fought his true size. He would always fight small, and that's why he lost that's why he lost in a few fights, because you fighting too small, man. Use your range, use your jab. You know what I'm saying? He would just come in and want to fight. So Floyd would have beat him easy.
You think
in my
he
opinion.
would have got him? He would have had to work, I think.
Easy.
You think it would have been a Corrales replay?
It's all about here because it's here.
Yeah.
It's here. He was going to outsmart him. He was going to frustrate him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So,
man.
But it's funny because he's a great matchmaker. I ain't never heard. I don't think he can say Paul Williams. He can say it now because he's in a wheelchair. But I ain't never heard him say Paul Williams. That's why Paul was talking about jumping up to 54, fighting Sergio Martinez and all of that type of stuff. He couldn't get Floyd, you know. And today, man, like I said, the cats I grew up with. Look at the middleweights, not even the great middleweights. You look at Julian Jackson, right? Gerald McClellan, Nigel Benn. All them cats was fighting each other, right? I'm gonna tell you right now, if Julian Jackson, his chin is suspect. Julian Jackson, if he was at middleweight right now, come on, man. I mean, somebody might get him, but it would be tough. These type cats, they were true. They wanted to be great, man. I think now these cats, a lot of them, they want to be great, but that's secondary to making money. And I get it, but damn, don't be talking all that shit like you doing something when you really ain't doing nothing. Man, come on, don't get me started. Yo, Fred, man, calm me down, man. Let me stop.
No. We're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep it going. Shit.
You had that hot sauce, man. You had that hot sauce. You're gonna be hot all night. Shit.
Yeah, I'm about to take through that hot sauce, man.
Fred, I gotta do this, right? Fred, I gotta do this.
What's up?
What you do?
No. You know what I gotta do. What is your position on Sean Porter's dressing? How he dresses? What is your position on that?
Yo, here's what I'll say about that. I think some people just like to stand out, right? But some of that stuff, now he younger than me, you know. I'm an OG, right?
Listen, he older than me. That shit ain't cool, bro.
Right.
He's one of the worst dressingest niggas. Say it what it is, damn it, man. Listen, he one of the worst dressingest niggas I've ever seen.
That's
okay.
Funny.
Two more things. I know Fred got something for you.
Yeah.
A man wearing sunglasses in the building. Can they be trusted?
Yo, I never understood that, man. Yo, I tried to do that one night years when I was in the club days. I tried to go in the club with glasses on, man. I almost bust my ass about 2 or 3 times falling over shit. I don't understand how they do it, man. Yeah, I you know, to me, you got to look in somebody's eyes to see their soul.
Fred, what do I always say? Fred, what do I always told you, man? The winner to the soul, man. I told you, Fred.
That's it.
Say about a man, 2 first names.
What'd you say?
A man with 2 first names.
Oh, 2 first names. Oh shit! I don't know. I never thought about that one.
Hey, in a beard with no mustache.
Oh damn! That's true too. I ain't really seen that before.
It can't be trusted, man.
Yo, now I know cat. Like for me, I can grow a goatee. I can't get this. I can grow a mustache and grow teeth, but my jaw be coming in raggedy. I can't be doing that. You know, so I seen that before, the goatee, you know, and all that. But yeah, man, that's funny, man. Let me ask y'all right now, both of y'all, give me y'all top 5 pound for pound.
Oh shit.
For damn sure ain't Canelo, so.
What'd you say?
I said it for damn sure ain't Canelo.
Oh, that's what I was like, all right, thank you. I thought you was getting ready to say Canelo. Come on,
like my real top 5, or like
yeah.
like I'm tired of these Negroids, so I just be like, fuck, like they chase Canelo. They chase Canelo. They go to his fights. Al gave him 50 million. Like, who am I? Who am I at this point? You know what I mean? So I just say, you know, my real top 5, the top 5, I would tell my son. Like if my son and I would have a conversation, he was old enough. I would say Earl 1. No. Crawford 1. Earl 2. Shit. Usyk could be 4. Who would be 5?
You on the Loma train or what?
No, I kind of like.
Hell no.
I know. See,
I mean, he's not pound for pound number one.
Nah.
He's a hell of a fighter. I like Stevie Fulton. He might crack that 5th spot for me. Just off the
Philly
top
zone, baby.
He might crack number 5 for me.
Cool boy Steph. All right. What's up with you, Kev?
3. But
Kyle. You got your 5 already, Fred? You said 5?
Kevin Brower said, I don't know who else is out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1, 1A, 1B, you can go either Terrence Crawford or Errol Spence. That's easy. Alexander Usyk, Carissa Shields, Cool Boy Steph.
All right, that's what's up. So here's who I got.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. I'm like y'all, 1A, 1B, Crawford, Spence. I finally got to see Crawford do a little something against a top welter. And the boy passes the eye test, so 1A, 1B. After that, I'm going to say something that probably y'all going to push back on, but it's from the eye test, and it's from what a lot of people in the know say. And I know y'all going to say something.
Ennis? I ain't mad.
I ain't mad at he's my 5. Number 3, I'm going to say Tank, because the boy got everything. Problem is we ain't seen him matched up. I know I'm going to get pushback on that. And my number 4 probably would be Usyk. But I'm going to tell y'all right now, Jaron Ennis, if the boy got a chin, now we don't know if he got a chin. If the boy's got a chin, 147, they better vacate or step up to the plate. I'm going to say like the old JBM, Junior Black Mafia, hip back in Philly in the 80s, early 90s. Get down or lay down. And if you lay down, you got to stay down. So they ain't fucking with Jaron Ennis. I'm telling y'all right now. That boy right now, if he got a chin, if he got some whiskers,
he got a chin too.
I would put money on
him. He got a chin. He ain't been hit yet.
You have that. I don't know if he got hit yet, but I'm gonna tell y'all, if he was fighting Bud Crawford or Errol Spence today, I'm going to put money down. I don't care what the odds is. I'm putting money down on Jaron because he's hungry too.
Really?
Yeah. He got. I talked to I used to cover fights for a small paper in Philly, so I've been to a lot of fights.
Sure.
I was in the elevator with Lou Duva one time in Atlantic City, and I forgot who we were talking about, but he was saying you have to look, beside the mental, which is 80% of the game, you have to look at physical attributes of fighters. Fighters are good because of. I always used to say I hate Vladimir Klitschko. If he wasn't 6'6", he wouldn't be shit. Guess what? He is 6'6". He going to jab and grab. So he was talking about physical attributes. So the length for a welterweight with Jaron Ennis, 5'10", 76, 74-inch reach, power, ambidextrous, speed, and he's hungry. He's hungry. And that's where I think that may take him over the top. I love Errol, but he even told you, man, he was slipping, drinking, doing all this stuff. Mm-hmm. Bud, I think, is more online doing his thing. But I just think physically and hunger-wise, if I had to bet, I'm going, I don't care what it is, I'm going with Jaron Ennis, top welterweight out there. He got to step up the competition, but you see nobody wants to fight him. They only going to fight him if they have to. And I don't blame him, because that shit is an L. You know what I mean? Or it's a good probability that's an L. Man, what you think, Fred? You ain't sold on Boots, man?
I gotta see, man. Listen, I have
Fred like Jamal James. Don't Fred like Jamal James. You know what I mean? Fred ain't got shit to do with I don't know why the hell. Listen, this one, I argue with Fred every day about this shit. He come bring a Jamal James to my damn doorstep.
Man, yo, he nice little fighter, but come on, man. That's your man, Jamal James?
That's his man. That's his favorite fighter at welterweight.
Oh, I like Boots. I like
dog.
Why y'all laughing at Django, man? Why
Nah,
y'all laughing at
he's
Django?
nice. But
Yeah,
where he ranking welterweight? Where's he coming? You think?
Probably top 15.
Yeah. I mean, he got skill now, but
Yeah, he got skill, but yeah,
Got
he
his
won.
ass whooped.
He's
Yeah,
supposed
he
to-
got.
he's supposed
Listen,
to win. He's supposed to win.
It
was
and
the
it's
layoff.
Fred's
It was
fault
the-
because Fred didn't go to the fight.
It was the PBC layoff. We gonna blame it on the PBC layoff. Hey,
yo, man, you
He
allow
would have fought
PBC
Jerron
fight?
Ennis.
yeah.
They got your picture up at the door, Fred.
I already know, man. I go where I want to go, man. Hey, it's not just PBC, it's the zone.
It's
Golden
all of
boy. Hey. I barely got a shot at top rank. Shit.
Oh, man.
Andre Ward might kick me out. Yeah, I love it though. I love it.
Man, look, you most wanted over there, bro.
Yeah.
I be checking out videos. I'm like, yeah, who Fred fighting this week? Yo, when's your next fight, man?
I love it, man. I love it.
Hey, let me tell you how Fred did me, Jay.
What's up?
So Fred, Fred just don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? It's a gift and a curse as pertains to being having a relationship with this man. It's a gift and a curse because he just don't give a fuck. So he don't give a fuck about none of your relationships. He doesn't care about the relationship you got with him.
Not true.
Oh man,
Damn,
it's
a good story though. It's a great story. I mean, tell the story.
No, listen, Fred. Let me tell you how Fred do you.
Go ahead.
Good. So,
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me tell you how Fred do you.
What's
you
up?
ask Fred. You say, "Hey, man, don't do this, man." And you know he gonna do it because he gonna say, "Okay."
When he answer like that, you gonna do it.
Oh, God.
When he put okay, when he put the O in the K, you in trouble. If you put K, you all right. But if he put the O in the K, you in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
He do the K. He put the K. You got some faith in him. He put okay. You can forget about it.
Oh, I gotta pay attention now. See what?
If you put okay, you're in trouble.
About. That's
put
funny.
that K, you cool.
Man, I'm the great agitator, as they told me. But to answer your question about Boots, big Boots fan.
Yeah,
big Boots fan. But because my mind is like based off of results, I only can move off results. I'm just wired that way, and I got to see something out of him that can convince me that he can handle Earl Spence in the 9th round.
Yeah, that. It's to be seen. To be seen.
Yeah, or Terrence Crawford.
Yeah. I just think, man, it's something. It's like I was at the Teofimo Nakatani fight down in National Harbor in DC, right? So I took my youngest daughter down there. She had never been to the fights, and when I was telling her, I said, "Now, before we got there, I said, you're looking at a future champion right here, right?" It's before he went off the rails, obviously, and his pops is wild. That's a whole nother story. And so she was like, "Well, Dad, he didn't really win convincingly." I said, "No." I said, "But this dude is tall, he's rangy, and he damn sure didn't give a damn. He was coming in there to win that night." And so I looked at him and I saw that he had the goods. And when he fought Loma now, Loma's shoulder was hurt supposedly. I just knew I put $1,000 down on Tio to win that fight, and it was a 3-1. So I mean, a little change right there. And I just knew that he was going to win that fight. I just thought the matchup, and I thought the style was going to be too much for Loma. And with Jerron, I kind of feel the same way. Once again, we don't know yet, but I just think that this boy is so hungry. He's one of them cats that it's like he ain't going to be stopped. And I'm telling you, I put my money down today. Now, if I lose it, but I'm telling you, man, Fred, he passed the eye test. Just like, let me ask you what you thought about Crawford, because I'm going to be honest. I know what he did at 140. He cleaned the division out. But really, at 47, he ain't showed me nothing until he beat Porter. That's just my opinion.
Right.
So when that fight happened, and then you have to look at, and I know Crawford fans gonna be like, yeah, that's what they said. You got to look at the wear and tear of Porter, and then the mentality of him the boy thinking about retirement before you get in the ring, you done already lost. I'm like, so I still want to see him. I would love if they made that Virgil Ortiz fight with Crawford. I would love to see that. Because I mean, he got the skill. I don't think Virgil Ortiz would win, but I do think that he posed a decent test for him. I would love to see that if they make that. You know, what y'all think about Virgil Ortiz at welter?
I don't care about him.
You don't think so? Boy got some power though. He got some power, man.
And
there's a guy in his stable that he ain't fought yet.
Who that?
Speedy Rashidi Ellis.
Oh yeah. I forgot about him.
Forget about him. The reason why you forgot about him is because he with the sorry ass Golden Boy. That's why you forgot about him.
Yeah. I don't even understand that. Yo, well, speaking of promoters, Fred, I want to ask you, man. So hopefully you don't get blackballed anymore. But
no, it's fine. Yeah.
So what you think happened with the money with Al Haney? Because I mean, these pay-per-view fights, Charles Martin and who's he fighting? Ortiz? After who's he fighting?
He's fighting Ortiz. This is basically. I'm not sure if you guys watch Frozen, but I grew up on Frozen with my kids. You know, but it's Coronation Day. January 1st is Coronation Day, and what I mean by that is Luis Ortiz is probably making $800,000 for this fight. Charles Martin is probably making $400,000, maybe. I would say that would be their worth, right?
Right,
round about that. If Al Haymon puts that fight on pay-per-view and don't guarantee you their contracts, that's a referendum on the realities of what's going on at PBC, because you can't put this fight on pay-per-view knowing it's going to do 5,000 buys.
Hold on, he didn't guarantee their contracts.
You don't guarantee. You don't do high guarantees on pay-per-views because you want us to pick up the bill. Basically, a pay-per-view is it's a synonym for OPM, since we're talking business, you know.
Yeah.
And I it's not what I think. It's what I know. The money isn't there. If Keith Thurman, partly the reason, and this is why I want to interview Keith Thurman, is because I wanted to dig on this. What was his guarantee? Because in order for him to fight a Manny Pacquiao, you have to get a guarantee on your next fight if you lose.
Right.
That's how fighters protect themselves.
Right.
And I really wanted to get into that type of conversation with Keith Thurman, but because of Kyle, I don't think I'll ever get him. But
that's for damn sure.
But it's they're in a pickle right now. I mean, it's just 1 + 1 is 2. You know, if you're going next door 3 days in a row to borrow sugar from your neighbor, you get what I'm saying? Like, financially, your neighbor knows that the Joneses or the Hawthorns aren't doing too well. You know, maybe I should just, you know, secretly just give the kids something. So, you know what I mean? So
where'd the money go, man? I know he probably took his off the top, huh?
Oh, you already know he was the manager of that hedge fund. You already know that. You already know that. That's a guarantee. Like, but at the end of the day, who wouldn't?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that, but you got to put that money back in the sport. You know, not you don't have to, but you know, it's
So do you think, for all intents and purposes, PBC as we knew it is done? You think they're going to still be around, or?
Oh, they'll be around. I mean, you can't get rid of 200 fighters overnight. They're going to be around, but it's going to be like how it is.
He froze. He froze. He'll be back.
Yeah,
his internet be going in and out.
Internet is just fuck, man. I got to get someone over here. But Charles Martin versus Luis Ortiz on pay-per-view basically
outrageous.
That's ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
What do you think about Thurman and Barrios on pay-per-view?
I'm not buying it.
No, I ain't buying it.
He brung it up. He brung him up. I gotta get on him.
What's that?
Brung him up, Fred. I gotta get on him.
Okay. Before you go, Dana Jones, because he said, "Man, read my super chat." problem, what today's fighter is, they don't care if another fighter in the same division has a title belt. They be fighting like yesterday. Right.
I know. Yeah.
Right.
Charlo and Andre.
Mm-hmm. Fact.
You know, they should be getting it on because they ain't getting Canelo.
No. And they chasing him around, like you know what I mean?
And the winner solidifies, the winner just increases his position. That's why with Crawford, I was like, yo, man, stop chasing Errol, go beat somebody of significance. And now you putting that pressure on where, yo, all right, you got to see the fight. Errol was right, man. He was like, I'm doing the heavy lifting. You over here fighting Mean Machine and all of this. Now you beat Porter, you put somebody else under your belt, and it's just, it just heightens, just like Hearns and Leonard back in the day. Leonard was trying to, we ain't ready right now. Till that thing got to the penultimate, one of the greatest fights out there. Kyle, what were you saying, man? What's up with your boy Thurman, man?
You brought him up, so I got to talk about him. I was gonna save it until they did the press conference, but I guess we could get it started tonight. Listen, man, let me tell you something about Keith Thurman, man. Mm-hmm. Keith Thurman is the skid mark on the drawers of society. You know,
damn.
Keith Thurman is wet toilet paper that fell in the toilet full of shit.
Damn.
I mean, completely useless. I mean, this guy paraded around for 2 years, not wanting to fight nobody. He's injured all the fucking time. Yeah. You know what I mean? He's doing the opposite of what you and Fred have done. Y'all realized your hairline was going back. Y'all said, fuck it. This motherfucker rolling around here with he rolling around here with the buzz cut, with the cul-de-sac hairline. You know what I'm saying? You got to give it up. I hate how he talks. I hate how he wears his suits. I hate his stupid phrases. You know what I'm saying? The guy is just absolutely useless. I mean, you're gonna fight a guy that just lost at 140.
Right. Come on.
You're gonna bring to us. Nobody asked for that fight. Nobody thought about that fight. Nobody on earth was like, you know what? Barrios? Oh, that's a hell of a fight. Nobody said that. Nobody wanted it. Listen to me. Nobody wanted it. Even the people that told you that they're fighting on the network didn't want it.
Right. That's crazy.
You know what
man.
I'm saying?
I'm with you on that Keith Thurman thing. I mean, I ain't hating on the brother that bad, but
I am.
That energy that he had, when he was chasing the belts. Man. Son, I love that energy. Then when he won the unified, he was like, "Oh well, what has Errol done? What has this guy done?" And now he's been out of the game. He always hurt. I don't know what we talking about mentality now. He married, got a kid. You got the dog in you anymore, or you playing with this or what? So my thing with Keith Thurman is, I used to like him, but just the way he was moving, man, with I'm the big dog, you gotta come see me. I need a tune-up, I need this and that. Man, you just played yourself out of the freaking division. Errol don't want to fight you. Crawford will knock your ass out, and Jerron will knock you out. I think he
don't know who that's.
I'm telling you.
That's I was gonna go there too.
He get ready to cash out. He gonna take this Barrios fight, win that, and he gonna get one more shot, and he gonna cash out, and he gonna call it a day. I'm telling you, that's his game plan. He already been out the game mentally.
He told us he don't know who Jerron Ennis is.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on.
That right there shows me. You know what I'm saying? That you're a loser, you're a slacker, you're a has-been. You got lucky for the time when you had the belts. You got lucky, and then them dogs came, and you said, "No, I ain't fight none of these niggas here. I'm not gonna fight no black people ever again." If you think about it, he lost to Manny Pacquiao. He got spanked up.
I never even thought about that, bro. Pacquiao, he fought, what was the dude almost knocked his head off when he came back? Mexican boy.
Jessicito.
Jessicito. Yeah. I ain't even think about that, dog. Damn.
What was the other cuz's name? The Mexican puncher back for PBC.
Granados.
Adrian Granados.
Yep.
He fought Granados?
Didn't he fight him back?
He didn't fight Granados. He fought Porter, Pacquiao. He fought Collazo.
Same thing.
Same difference. you know what I'm saying? But he for damn sure wasn't fighting no black people after he fought Sean Porter. He said, you know what, this was too much. You know, this is too much for me. You know what I mean? I'm losing my hair, my ponytail. I gotta cut it off.
Oh my God.
You know? Here, you mentioned the name Luis Collazo, right? So this is when I knew, and I'm gonna jump back in time. When Ricky Hatton first fought at 147, he fought Luis Collazo, right? So they was making all of this stuff about, Hatton. And at 140, after he walked through Costa Zoo, great win. When he jumped to 47, he fought Luis Collazo. I'm watching the fight with a bunch of people that don't know, as Roger Mayweather would say, shit about boxing, right? And in the last 2 rounds of that fight, if that fight went one more round, Luis Collazo would have knocked his ass out. He was clutching, holding, and grabbing. His next fight was against Mayweather. Man, you know how much money I made on that fight, bro? Come on. I knew he wasn't going to be able. At 47, that ain't his weight. Even after he got his chin checked by Mayweather, dropped back down to 40, and Manny straightened him out. But just that perception of understanding what you're looking at. That's what a lot of these cats, I'm amateur boxer. I grew up in the game. I was telling Fred, my father's best friend grew up like his brother. I'm gonna give you a quiz, Kyle. You ever heard of Willie Reddish?
No.
All right, you a young boy, man. All right, so my dad grew up in North Philly. His best friend, like his brother, was Willie Reddish. Willie Reddish's father, Willie Reddish Sr., my Uncle Willie, was Sonny Liston's trainer. So when I talk about, my dad used to tell me stories about Sonny Liston all the time. So that's the type of claw and stuff. When I talk about knowing boxing myself as an amateur till I got beat up by a dude 3 weights above me. But yeah, that's real talk, man. They stepped me up, man. Dude balled me up, cuz. You ever see somebody like in a street fight, and you literally like this? You got your leg up. That's how I was in the ring, cuz. This dude was killing me, right? That was my last fight. But anyway, but only fight I lost. But I knew at that time, man, as you get older, the power, it's a big difference from starting out when you 8, taking punches, when you 12, 13, when that power start coming. I'm like, there's got to be a better way to make a living, right? But anyway, long story short, though, that's the type of shit that I grew up on, listening to my dad, being in the gym, watching fights with people that knew what they were looking at, the subtleties of the sport. And that's why I can't even watch fights in crowds no more. Me, one of my boys from New York, and one of my other friends from Philly. Those are the only 2 cats I will literally go and watch a pay-per-view fight with. Because you got nuts running around. They need to have freaking headgear on because they don't know shit. They need to be sitting up with headgear on because they don't know what the fuck they watching. It's ridiculous, man. So that's why I appreciate, Fred, your show. Kyle, I love what you bring to the show. I always check out my boy Deontay, my boy Blue. Now, one thing, I love Blue, but yo, man, why he got to tell you to do shoe size and hat size, man, before you get into the video? Right? Aki, Champ Side, all them cats.
Yeah, those some great brothers.
And yo, you know who else, man, that's been on your show, bro? Who I'm like, yo, this dude knows what he's talking about. Man, my man Drew Titan.
Drew,
That,
the Drew.
yeah, Drew. When I saw him, I'm like, yo, this is a cat that I could sit down and watch a fight with because he know what he's looking at.
Yeah, Drew, my dude, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm like, all them cats, all you guys do a tremendous job. You new media, as we call it, and you talking exactly what you feel from the heart, man. I respect that and I appreciate that, man. Because
thank you.
This other crap you got out here, these paid shills. Come on, man. You can't even take some of their stuff seriously, man.
Yeah.
It's coming straight from the promotion.
Yeah, right.
Man, you
Most
gonna get me
definitely.
blackballed too, man.
Hey, hey, I can't wait to
listen.
go ahead.
Hey, Fred, listen, Fred will get you blackballed. Fred is a Sour Patch Kid. You know what I'm saying? First they sour, then they sweet. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll get you blackballed somewhere, but then his name will carry weight somewhere else that'll get you somewhere even higher.
Okay.
So, you know.
Man.
But let me tell you, you know how you just said people don't know about boxing? A nigga came and ran to come find me at work to tell me that Jojo Diaz gave Devin Haney a tough fight. I said, nigga, would you get the fuck out my face with this shit, man? You know, I said, dog.
Yeah.
I said, I'm gonna amuse you for a second, and we're gonna rewatch this fight together, the highlights together.
Bro.
I said, now what the hell was you watching, brother?
He controlled it from 1 to 12. 1 to 12. It ain't people act like you in the fight, you're not gonna get hit. You're gonna get hit. You know what I mean? That's part of the game. But he controlled that fight, and there was never a point in that fight where you felt that he was in danger of losing. You know, unlike the last fight when he got clipped by my man, I forgot in the 10th round. What was
Linares?
Yeah, Linares. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I contribute that to boxing. Like,
yeah,
a black fighter gets hit. That's an outboxer. Oh shit, that earthquake was 8.5. You know, like God damn, go high, go to the highest mountain, go hide your kids. What that go hide your kids, man.
Hide your wives.
God,
Antoine Johnson.
Yeah, I'm like, the dude just got hit one time in 12 rounds, and now he can't fight.
Bruh.
Get the hell out of here, dog. Like, what is this?
Hey, Fred.
Yeah.
Let's start some shit, Fred.
Okay.
Before we get out of here, let's start some shit.
Okay.
Leonard Ellaby. Go ahead and play that.
Oh, which one?
Cue that up.
Oh, he's seen it. He follows you on Instagram.
Really?
You ain't seen it?
Nah, what happened? What do you do?
Cue it up, Fred.
You ain't about to fight Leonard, are you?
No, we ain't gonna fight. He's just gonna yell at me when he see me. He gonna try and bully me. You know, that's all. You know, Leonard gonna be Leonard. You know, I
heard he was trying to get at Eddie Hearn, huh?
Man, no one believes that, man. You need more people, man.
Yo, they need to put that. I paid for that on pay-per-view before this freaking some of this other stuff.
Oh yeah, that shit would be. Oh man,
that's to watch Keith Thurman versus Barrio stuff.
That's crazy. Yeah, I ain't paying for that. Okay, let's see what he said.
Y'all can get him. Y'all can get that man. Some going. You know what I mean? It's like I'm not gonna play that game. I'm not gonna allow him to disrespect me. Like he played that little game. I guarantee you. He come 10 feet close to me. I'll smack the shit out of him in front of everybody, and I mean that. I'm not gonna play those games. I'm not gonna play those. Them are kid games. I'm gonna stay in my lane and mind my business and take care of my fighters. But this back and forth.
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women. I said women. I'm not gay. I would not date a man. I would not carry a person. I would not put on makeup. I will love a woman.
Hey, listen, you can't tell me Leonard Ellaby don't sound just like that dude, man.
Damn, fella.
That shit's still funny, man.
Yo,
oh my god,
yo, I you know what? I did see that.
I like women. Oh my god,
yo,
yeah, god damn, that shit's still funny. That shit's still funny.
What do y'all think?
It's still
As talk about promoters, man, who do you think? What promotional outfit you think is doing the best job right now?
Ooh.
Top Rank.
You think so?
Top rank? You think top rank?
Top rank. I mean, for the fans.
Yeah, for the fans. Yeah.
Yeah, top rank. Top rank.
Yeah.
Top rank.
That
Let's see.
makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, because it's free. Like I got ESPN, so I don't
That's
have.
my point.
I don't have Showtime no more. I never ordered the Zone. I don't have. I cancel my ESPN Plus.
Damn.
Yeah.
What you be bootlegging the fights, man?
Man, I figure it out. Figure it out.
Nah, I feel you on that, man. Because I just stop. I mean, it's getting to the point, man. It's ridiculous, man, with these matchups. And I just and I'm with you, Fred. We got to stop supporting that stuff, man. Because the more we support it, the more they're gonna go ahead and do it. It's just like in any relationship, you teach people how to treat you.
Right.
So you know what I mean? So if you can get away with that, guess what? They're gonna keep doing that. I'm like, man, this is insane. I just wish the matchups. And do you think it's more the fighters? Do you think it's the promoters? Do you think it's both? What are y'all thoughts on that?
Both. I think it's both. And I think I would say 70-30 promoter fighter. Okay. Because the fighter always many times give up their power. Talk to my team, talk to Al, talk to Bob, talk to Eddie. You know what I mean? And I think when the fighter starts taking control, they got to understand and accept. Once you take control of your career, you've accepted being the black sheep.
Yeah. You fighting the establishment.
Yeah, you can't expect acceptance when you're going against what they've built for 50, 60 years. Right. And I think fighters and humans in life don't understand that. You know, like for example, like independent media. They independent, but they want a job with Showtime. I'm like, why do you want a job with Showtime? That means you're not independent. That means you're curating your platform to get accepted.
Is there anybody in particular you talking about?
No, I'm just saying no one in particular. Okay. Would I say anyone in particular? Oh man. I would say people like Radio Raheem probably would want to work for a network.
Gotcha.
I would say Marcos Villegas probably wants to work for a network. I would say someone like Sean Zintel probably wants to work for a network. You know, people like that. I would say that. And so you're not going to get them to really, really dig, you know. So and I think we have to enjoy this independent journey. Definitely enjoy this independent journey, man. It's a beautiful journey because you get to move on your terms and minuses. Yeah, you get to be on TV, but there's people like Blue Blood who do numbers that exceed ESPN boxing's coverage. You get what I'm saying? He does crazy numbers. So easy. You know what I mean? So
he got Comcast, man. Don't worry about it.
He
got some Time
he
Warner.
got Comcast.
Man, listen, Comcast is the worst in California, man.
I got an independent Wi-Fi, and
oh shit, you got the Metro of Wi-Fi's and
shit. You got Boost Mobile Wi-Fi.
I got that Metro Boom. You know what I mean? I don't know. It just happened last week. It just started doing this last week, and I don't know why. So I
think So Fred, I heard that I think you had. I don't know if it was a video. I think you did a video. Talk to me about, because I don't know if I responded to you or somebody else, but talk to me, if you were a top fighter, how would you move forward? I responded. I talked about Sugar Ray Leonard in a post I responded to with Mike Trainer, how Sugar Ray was a free agent. He hired Mike Trainer to do all the logistics. If you were a top fighter, or if you had one of these top fighters, their ear, what would you tell them in terms of how to put on shows or how to monetize what they're doing?
First thing I would do is fire my promoter.
Gotcha.
First thing I would do, I would get a street team. I would get a PR team, and it would be based off of performance, because you have my name. You have the ability to walk into any office possible. You should be able to go into a car dealership and walk out with $20,000. It's just no way around it, right? And I would do PR every day in some shape or fashion, whether it's an Instagram post or an actual interview or collaborating with someone. Every day, Fred would have this fighter, and I would have stored content. Like for a week, we're gonna hire this videographer. We're gonna pay him $3,000 or $4,000. He's gonna work with us for a week, and we're gonna build this content log, and that way we can just keep on pumping. And I would never ever give Showtime and Fox and ESPN my content. Gotcha. Never under any, like I was watching that Sean Porter stuff, Sean Porter and Terrence Crawford. I would have never gave up that content. Never in a million. It was great for me to see. I was like, man, it was great to see Sean Porter and Kenny Porter and their relationship, but I would have never gave that up. Never ever gave that up. And I think it's just important that fighters understand that 3% will cost your kids 30%. And they don't understand that. They think, 3% for the belt. I would throw a belt in the trash. Listen, if I'm Deontay Wilder's cachet, Earl Spence cachet, these belts going in the trash. Now you got to come to me. And I wouldn't do that without having to deal with Terrence Crawford already.
Right.
We got a 2-fight deal with Terrence Crawford. Everything is set in stone. We're not fighting for these belts, Terrence. We fighting for legacy and the people, man. You know what I mean? And
kind of like Floyd did, huh?
At the end. Yeah, at the end, because he was the cash cow. Like, like, you know, who doesn't want a piece of a $30-40 million guarantee?
Man, talk to me, man, about the actual event, right? So would you, as entertainment guys, call it four wallet, where you rent out the venue? I know you need a promoter's license. Rent out the venue, ticket sales, merch, and all that. Would you do that? Recommend that for the fighter?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, and it's easy to get a promoter license. You just pay the $500 to $1,000 in the state, and boom, you have a promoter's license. And it really is that easy. People like Respect the Tech. It is that simple.
Wow.
You fire your promoter and you move forward. Roy Jones did it. He went straight to the network. He can do it. You know, Bob Arum tried to come, and then Bob Arum tried to shame him. You know, but because you're talking A-level top shelf talent, you're not talking like Josecito Lopez, who needs the system to keep him in play. But yes, I would definitely rent out and it's so inexpensive, man.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
To $200,000, I'd rather take that risk than give my promoter 20%.
Right.
It's simple math. There's a guarantee on the return on this $200,000 because I have the event coming, and the event will sell because of your name cachet. I know 10,000 people are coming to watch Deontay Wilder in any city, any major city. 10,000 people are coming to watch him. Right. And so you have the opponent, and the opponent brings the other. You know what I mean? So yes.
What would you do about? So would you go directly to the pay-per-view buyers, or would you go use like over-the-top OTT platforms where you do your own streaming?
I would definitely do my own streaming in a heartbeat.
Gotcha.
I'm not in a heartbeat. And it's so inexpensive. Like streaming is pennies on a dollar. Like production.
Man, he need to hold his goddamn antenna up in the air.
It's bad today, but it is. But it's windy.
But it's cold as hell out here, though.
Yeah, it's raining and snowing. I mean,
hold his modem in the air, nigga.
God damn. Thurman stub his toe and be out for 2 years. Yeah, hell yeah. Shit, motherfucker hairline gone. Motherfucker. Yeah, he was a hair follicle at this point. He might retire. You know,
why me?
Why me? Why me? The Fred don't have Wi-Fi. He got why me. It's bad tonight. And,
you could tell he don't watch Frozen, Fred, because he need to let that shit go. Let that hairline go, man. That shit's fucking terrible.
Yeah,
Oh, that's crazy. So
He
so
need to just cut it. He could just cut it real low. You know what I'm saying?
who
Where it
that?
look like he got some hair, even though he don't. Like, you know what I mean? Cut him real low.
Who
You
that?
know what I
Who you
mean?
talking about?
Keep Thurman raggedy ass, man.
You back on Thurman?
Oh yeah, he
Well,
goes on Thurman. He could do it. He could do a whole week. He got 6 months of content.
Man.
Oh my God, Keith Thurman's the fucking worst, man.
Yeah. How do you go from
fucking
ponytail to
worst.
going bald though? I'm telling you, that was a front lace, dog. I'm telling you. I believe that was a front. How do you? He went from having a full-fledged ponytail to I want to change my look. No,
Yo, now remember now that boy ain't been in the ring for freaking 2 years, man. That shit can happen fast, cuz.
Really?
You know?
That fast?
But he didn't even go to a good barber. That chin strap was fucking terrible, Fred. Like, bro.
Yeah, that chin strap was bad.
Yo, Kyle, where you at? You in California too?
Yeah, I'm in Oakland, man. Yeah,
oh, yeah. Okay. You man, look, Keith Thurman about to come after you, boy. He about to
listen.
Oh, this
and that's gonna be a settlement of $350,000.
You know.
Listen, I told my homeboy DJ, man, just get the fuck out the way. He want to punch on him and shit. Say, hey, man, watch out.
Right.
Let me have this dance.
These fighters would never fight fans. These fighters would never fight. They'll talk big shit. They ain't fight no fan. Listen, they know damn well. They not fight no damn fan. Hell, are you the dumbest? If you fight a fan, you are the dumbest fighter in the history of the sport.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, they got too much to lose.
That's
a crime.
Hey, let's hope he's the. Hey, listen. Let's hope he's the dumbest cat in America. Dude. That $350,000 look good in my bank, nigga. I can buy. I can make all the cereal companies I want, nigga.
The funny thing, I have no fear. I have no fear of a fighter.
This motherfucker. Just go outside.
Yeah. You should go outside. Yo.
Damn.
I have no fear of anybody doing it. I have no fear of no one in boxing doing anything to me, man. I just wish I could have landed that right cross on Kenny though.
Yo, man. So before Fred come on the show, I said, all right, I've been watching his videos. Then I happen to see, I'm like, yo, man, he about to go hard with Kenny Porter. I'm like,
man, I didn't see him, man. I didn't see him. And if I did see him, he wasn't in my peripheral, man.
Gotcha.
I would never let that, man, never. I'm not built like that, man.
Yeah, I hear you, fam.
I'm not built like, we got to fight. And I tried every which way to get it out of him, but yeah.
I seen you over there trying to get to him, man.
Oh yeah. I had a blinky on me, so I had my bag on me, so I couldn't. Right. I was scared to drop it. That was the problem.
Man,
you know what I mean?
Why did you, if you don't mind me asking, why did y'all clash like that?
Because Kenny a sucker, man.
Oh,
he did some sucker shit.
Yeah, he a sucker.
He
Stone cold hoe.
Yeah, he did some sucker shit we can't talk about on wax.
Yeah, he's on some sucker shit though. He a hoe.
Damn,
listen,
man.
He wears sunglasses in the building, Jay.
Yeah, fact.
He has a beard, bro. Remember, he one of them niggas that you know what I mean. He can't be trusted.
He should have squared up with me, man. I wanted that face so bad.
Oh man,
that face so bad. I wanted it so bad, so
man.
Then he hid behind a girl.
Yeah, man.
Oh, damn, yo, man. Yeah, Fred. Yeah, man. I don't think you can ever get in any fights anymore. But weren't you just at a fight though recently?
I went to Devin Haney. I'm not worried about. I don't worry about none of these dudes.
I know that's right. I'm messing with
you. Hell no, I don't worry about none of these dudes. I just got to get these films out because I'm inspired, and these films cost $20,000. You know, so I think that me saving $2,000 to $4,000 a month, it puts me in position to make great decisions on these films. Like, you know, I'm like, I don't have to cut costs. You know, now I can get a second camera. Now
I get no press passes, man.
Oh, that shit is over.
That's over.
Forever.
No more press passes. Huh?
Oh man,
you on StubHub, huh?
Yeah, I'm on StubHub.
Hey, Jay,
I'm happy.
Hey, Jay, I'm gonna tell you this. He's more famous than most boxers.
I believe it.
Yeah, I am for sure. I'm definitely for sure.
I believe it. I believe it, man. You got a lot going on, bro. You got your films. You got your platform here that's doing crazy stuff.
It's going. It's going.
Yeah, it's beautiful, man. I just love. We always a lot of times rely on other people's stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So social media, come on, some black person create a social media app or some shit. They talking about black Twitter. It's freaking Twitter, right? So with the advent of the technology, bro, we're able to sit here and do this across the country, across the world,
right? And
people can tune in, man. So I mean, there's no excuse for not telling our own stories.
None.
Be it podcast,
video,
all of that, man. So when I see brothers and sisters out here doing their thing, man, that's why I said, man, let me get Fred on here on my platform.
Thank you.
Yeah, bro. Because now I ain't know what you was gonna say, man. You might start swinging on me or something. I ain't know.
I'm gonna tell the truth. Like I got no fear of no human being,
and I appreciate and I respect that.
I got no fear of.
And damn, he froze up again. But
the only thing he got fear of is that badass Wi-Fi.
But
hey, I am like this. Like, God damn, it's bad tonight. I mean, it's usually go like 2 or 3 times, but every 2 minutes. God damn.
But the beauty is, man, when you own your own shit.
Mm-hmm.
I talk about indestructible income. You can now YouTube can shut you down, but you still can go create your own channel or your own website or whatever.
Right.
When you can control that, man, that's the beauty of it, man. Nobody can say, "Yo, Fred, cut that shit out, man." You know what I'm saying? They can say it, but I know you ain't gonna listen.
Nah,
right?
People.
Hey, listen. If you put okay, you're in trouble.
No, man.
Now that you said that, let me tell you, just how you said that, right? I asked the nigga, I said, hey man, don't make this video about this situation. He goes, okay. No, he didn't say I got you.
Right.
Easy. Like if he got you, either is I got you or easy. You know what I'm saying? K.
Damn. That's the key words right there.
You know what I'm saying? No question. Something in that area.
Yeah.
When he hit me with the okay, I knew. I said, this motherfucker gonna make this video. I know he is. And 5 minutes later,
it was out.
I said, this motherfucker.
Yo, man. Oh, so I wanted to say this. I forgot to say this, man. I was just talking about platforms and controlling stuff, and then Kyle, you was talking about your cereal, right? So one of the projects I'm working on with one of my investment groups, we got a group of about 14, 15 cats, and it depends on the project. So we've been working on this for 2 years, but it's finally moving forward. And we talked about streaming. So we're trying to create, we don't have the name yet because we're working through the trademark, like a black video shopping network, just like a QVC, but it features black-owned product. So, Kyle, when your cereal comes out, so it'll be a live stream shopping. It's not going to be 24 hours a day and we're not going to have a studio like QVC. We're going to let people do it from their location, but we want to create a platform where black product producers can get out and share their information, do videos about their products, just like QVC. It's funny, QVC started out with unique type of products that you couldn't find anywhere else. Now they're selling freaking Tupperware and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So, so just got to the point. But why isn't there a platform? I've created a platform, but it's not a video component platform, besmartbyblack.com. But that's just, put your product up, people can sell it. But when you can demonstrate a product, right? Mm. Now, I don't know how you're going to demonstrate cereal. You might get a big ass mixing bowl or whatever and start eating with a cooking spoon or whatever. I don't know, but if you have a product, like one of the keys to successful product, like when people do infomercials, is a demonstrable product, a product you can demonstrate it solves a problem and the price point is aligned. So you can have those three things, but cereal, if it's a black-owned cereal, trust me, if it's done right, the videos and stuff, people will buy it. Because I think not just like QVC is just for everybody, right? And the way I know about this, my wife, she probably got QVC on upstairs now while she's sleeping, because she be going to sleep with that shit on. She likes the noise. I can't stand it, right? But I think we need to start using this technology, this streaming, to be able to what I always talk about on my podcast is build an economic power base in the worldwide Black community by building and supporting Black-owned businesses. And so that's what I'm trying to bring to the table. And we're trying to raise $1 million. We had about 500,000, which is a great start. And so we're working on that, and we're hoping by Q3 of next year that we'll have the first iteration of that. Now, it's not going to be on your cable networks. It's going to be streaming. Then it's going to be the website, and then it'll probably be on YouTube also. And and so it's video shopping online with Black-centric or Black-owned products. So keep an eye out for that. I want your cereal on there too, bro.
You damn skippy. I'm hitting you up. I already follow you on the gram, the boxing section. Hey, listen. Yeah, I ain't coming to fuck around. And man, listen.
You get at me, man. Like I said, bro, I'm more than happy to any information, knowledge that I can share with you, bro. Walk you through it. That's what I do, man.
The one thing I gotta find is this one cereal that got discontinued. I want to figure out how to get that shit back popping, and I can, man, shit, shit.
You ain't talking about Count Chocula, are you, man?
No. Waffle Crisp, man. Waffle Crisp is the best cereal ever made.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man. So Master P, he got it right. He got the name. He's got it, so that, like I said, syrup, pancakes. I think he got cereal. He got the wrap snacks he partnered with. And so, and that was my whole thing too, man. Start selling consumables. So, you go to the supermarket, right? You probably buy the same shit every time you go to the supermarket. You may have a little variation here and there, but you buy the same ketchup, same hot sauce, same whatever. And so if you can become one of those favorites, quote unquote, because you never see McCormick's or seasoning salt, or none of them cats really do commercials. You just happen to see it in the supermarket and people buy it, and that's really what Master P's trying to do. I'm trying to do the same thing with my hot sauce and some of my other stuff. But I think if we have a platform to introduce it, and now people start buying it via e-commerce, and now you can transition into the stores because now you got a customer base. And that's something that we really want to, bring out. And I want to tell everybody who's listening, we ain't coming out to compete with QVC because that's a publicly traded company, right? So it's iterations, it's baby steps. You know what I mean? So it's trying to level up at each turn. Just if I'm old enough to remember when BET came out, right? And that thing looked like it was before digital, but that shit looked garbage. Straight up videos, but it was the first iteration. And then eventually it leveled up. And that's what we're looking to try to do, man. So I'm looking for them, I don't know what you're going to call them, man. Kylie O's or something like that.
Kyle Crunch. Someone
Kylie Crunch. Kyle Crunch.
Kilo Crunch.
Yo, you going to have that Captain Crunch hat on in the picture?
Yeah, listen, I'm going to dress like Sean Porter.
Yeah,
hey, that was a fun episode, man. Where we all dressed like Sean Porter.
Did you get to see that episode?
Oh, y'all did that?
Oh, it was fun.
Oh man, I gotta go back and watch. I didn't see that one. I gotta watch that.
It was the Sunday after the fight.
Oh, damn.
Hilarious, bro.
It was classic.
Yo,
yeah.
What y'all think about Jared Anderson's outfit the other night?
I was worried.
Pimp C.
Yeah, Pimp C.
Yeah, it was definitely Pimp C. I was worried. I was like, that's a little bit much, like in terms of the outfit, but it's just in terms of the mindset shift. Like he had to be a fighter at the end of the day. I'm like,
yeah,
not aggressive and did his thing, and
man, he handled his business too.
Yeah, he handled.
What y'all think about young brother? What y'all think? How his prospects look at heavyweight?
KD, oh man, KD, great man. Keyshawn Davis,
No,
and
I'm
Keyshawn
talking
Davis.
about Jared Anderson.
Oh, he gonna be a world champion, easy.
Think so?
He's on the short side.
He's 6'4". That's what they listed, man. I don't know if he really 6'4" though.
We'll see, because Fury's a champion. If Wilder comes back, it's going to be a long time before he become I mean, he can get a belt because Wilder is not unified. So,
you got to think. You got to think, Fred. Like two within one, because it takes about 2 years, 2 to 3 to even get to that level. You know what I'm saying? When they move you the way they moving you, they ain't fast tracking him just yet. But I think he'll be cool.
Yep. What y'all think? You had mentioned Fred Wilder, man. What's the future hold for him, you think?
I don't know. He said he was thinking about retirement, so I don't know. Like, and if your heart and soul is not into it, go. You done made a lot of money. You're a Hall of Famer. You had a great career. Go live the best of your life, the best life.
Let me ask y'all: do you think he's an overachiever with his accomplishments in the ring?
Absolutely. I mean, he started boxing at 21 years old, and to be able to do what he's done, I mean, nobody has ever been able to do what he's done. You know what I'm saying? And that's why he needs to get the credit that he deserves. I don't give a fuck if you could say he can't box or not. He knocked everybody out, so it don't matter. The funny thing is, they say, "Oh man, he can't box," but he knocked everybody out, right? But then Devin Haney boxed a motherfucking head off. Well, he's not knocking anybody out. Well, what do you want?
Exactly. That's a good point, bro.
What do y'all niggas want, man?
What you think, Fred?
I don't know. Hey, what's up, Jarvis? I don't know if it's overachieving because he was a bronze medalist.
That's true too.
But that was even overachieving. That was like his first year boxing.
18 months. 18 months.
Yeah.
I think he's just a freak of nature, man. Like, that's just who he is. Maybe he would have been a professional football player, had it worked. Like I think he's just a freak.
Yeah. Damn, Fred, you done froze up again. He reminds me. I think he obviously has more accomplishments. Y'all familiar with Michael Grant?
Hey, let's just keep it here, man. Right here. Let's just keep it here. That nigga gonna freeze and shit.
Yep. Y'all remember Michael Grant, heavyweight?
He was better than Michael Grant, though.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. But so in my mortgage, I ain't talked to Grant in a while, but me and Grant were pretty good friends at one time. And he was telling me, man, that he actually tried out for the Chicago Bears. He was an athlete. You know what I mean? He played
in the white trunks.
Yeah, basketball in college. And he was an athlete, 6'7". I mean, great athletic build. And he just couldn't get over that hump after that Lennox Lewis KO'd him in 2. But I think Wilder, I mean, his power is just, I mean, it's ridiculous, man. And that brother, I love everything he stands for, man. I was pulling so hard for him on that third Fury fight, man. I was like, God damn, the brother went out on his shield. But I'm like, man, look, somebody, I ain't gonna lie, fellas. I don't know if I ever seen him parry a punch, man. I'm like, yo, the first thing my coach taught me was freaking defense, cuz. It's about not getting your block knocked off. I'm like, yo, you ever seen him parry a punch? Shit. And I ain't talking about parrying with his face.
He never had to.
Yeah.
That's the thing about it.
You fighting somebody taller than you and longer than you, that comes into play. That's a big difference. You saw that kind of the difference when I only saw the highlights when Isak Cruz and Tank, he wasn't used to fighting cats that was shorter than him. And when you fighting 6'9" with that length and that skill of Fury, that stuff you was doing before with shorter cats, you got to change it up. And I think that was the problem. He wasn't able to deal with that because he didn't have the fundamentals. He had the power, he had the will, he had the heart, But those fundamental skills, when it comes down to it, what Floyd say, skills pay the bills. And then I don't know what happened. Bro got tired after 2 rounds, it looked like, jabbing to the stomach. And I was like, shit, after that, I'm like, man, this ain't gonna end well, man. So, you know, I was pulling for him, but you know, I don't know where he goes, to be honest. I don't know where he goes from here. He can make money, but if your heart ain't in it, man, this ain't something to play with. You know, I just hope the brother, he got his money, he's got his faculties. He was a great representative, or is a great representative,
right?
You know, for the culture, you know, solid brother, man. So I'm just hoping that if it's time to move on, man, just move on, man, because life ain't. I tell my kids this, man. Life is all about transition. If you can't transition, then you're gonna have a screwed up life. Transition from high school to college to adulthood to children to marriage. That's all life is. You got to be able to transition. And some of these cats stay too long in that game and can't transition. And now you got cats like Meldrick Taylor. Oh my God, bro.
That's awful.
Brother, last time I saw him just out, probably about 5 or 6 years ago. It's like, my God. And I remember Meldrick back, he used to be out on the town, like me and my boys were out. So we used to see him all the time. Nice dude, man. But I'm like, damn, bro, this game ain't, it'll take your soul from you, brother. Take your soul from you, man. You know, it's crazy. But yeah, man, bro, it's no joke, man. How long y'all usually go on here, man?
About now.
Okay. Oh, damn. All right. I'm gonna stop talking then, man. Y'all
you good, man. You good. We hey, listen, when we get people on the East Coast and they last this long, we don't even say nothing. We just let it go.
Oh, I'm wide awake now, man. You know what I mean? And then you know what's so funny, man? I just love to talk boxing with educated people, man. So it's very
Let me beam him out there. Let me beam him.
Damn, you don't cut my boy.
Says the man that likes Jamal James.
Yo, but I'm telling you, man, having an educated conversation with good brothers and sisters that really love the sport and know it and enjoy it. Like I said, man, I don't even watch no pay-per-views with nobody except 2 of my friends, man. I can't take it, cuz. I can't take it, man. Shoot, but yeah, this is good stuff.
You're an entrepreneur, so you had to deal with these niggas every day at your job.
Not at all, man. Exactly.
These motherfuckers walk up to me. I'm like, bro, leave me the fuck alone, man. You know, they know, oh man, that's the boxing nigga. Let me go ask him about it.
I see you got all kinds of stuff in the back, man. You got gloves and all that.
Oh yeah. Man, I got some shit.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. How'd you and Fred become friends?
$3. I gave him $3 on the side of the freeway. Changed his life never.
And you couldn't get rid of him ever since? No.
Half of that is true. Oh, half of that is true. You know what I mean?
Was it $6?
It was a McDonald's sandwich. Yes. You know you're too cheap to give me a whole fucking $3.
Oh, you already know that.
That's funny, man.
Oh, how you out here begging for money and you got a haircut? I got some clean Air Force Ones on, asking me for $3, man.
That's how y'all met for real?
Yeah, he was homeless.
Oh, get out of here! Oh, come on, man.
He was homeless with 4 kids. You know?
Oh, damn. Hey, man, stuff happens, bro.
Yeah,
stuff happens.
Nah, hell no.
Hey, man, I ain't here to judge. That ain't my job. You know, shit happens, man.
Fred, he was one of the first people to have a live show that allowed people to call in and shit like that.
Okay.
And I used to call in before all this shit, man. Before he had the lights and shit, man.
That was worse. That was worse. No, it
his show,
bad, but it just go off.
Look, it's 11:09 right now.
Yeah,
it's been cut off.
I hear you.
Like, I don't know what it was, but every
the timer on that John, huh?
Cut him off.
Oh man, That's what's up. Nah, that's cool, man. That's good. And you know what's so funny, man? And Fred, I know you can attest to this. The relationships that you forge on
Man,
your
aren't they
show,
beautiful?
it's crazy, isn't it? I get to talk to, brothers like y'all, man, meet people from all over the place, man, form relationships with people that probably wouldn't even have talked to me. You know what I mean? If I stepped on their shoes, you know what I'm saying? So, but it's a beautiful thing, man. And one of the things I always talk about too, guys, is not just meeting people, man, let's collaborate. What can I do to help you, get where you need to be? You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about, man. Service. It's really about that service, man.
About service.
Yeah.
That's what Deontay Wilder says about service.
Service. That's it, man. That's what we're here for. We're here for service in whatever form or fashion your service is, man. So, brother Kyle, I'm serious, man. I'm gonna be mad if you don't reach out to me, dog. I'm telling you,
listen, brother. I already followed you on the gram.
All right, that's what's up.
It's the boxing session. So,
all right,
yeah. No, this is necessary. Listen, in my phone right now, I was trying to Google how to make cereal. Like, it was a whole cereal machine you can make yourself, but my wife, she want to be a nurse, so she ain't got time to be helping me make no damn cereal and shit. But
yo, you know what else is a good business that I was going to start years ago, but the shipping was the thing that transportation kind of took me away from it. Popsicle manufacturing, right? Water and flavoring with a flash freezer, which you could buy for $5,000, and you literally can produce close to 800 to 1,000. This is a low-end machine, popsicles a day. Buy the wrapping machine. Problem is when you transport cold goods, that's a lot higher than shipping something, regular FedEx or whatever. But that was a business, man. Me and my kids, they were talking about doing it, so I started investigating it. But I'm like, this is a little too much. We started businesses before with them, but I was like, nah, because we trying to get in stores. But that's something, man. You can do that stuff literally at your house and go out to flea markets. There's this cat called the King of Pops. I think he was started in Atlanta. He got a cold cart, but he makes his own, what he calls handcrafted popsicles with, real fruit, all that type of stuff. And he goes out in Atlanta on the streets with his cart. And now he got a couple of carts. He might have a store now, but that's a low-cost business, man, that product cost. You make a freaking popsicle. The stick is the most expensive part of the freaking popsicle.
Yeah, you can do that on a Saturday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Saturday, yeah.
Stuff like that, man. So,
man, you a fucking genius, man. What college did you go to?
Temple, man. Philly, baby. Temple.
John Chaney,
man.
Huh?
John I wouldn't say it too loud.
John Chaney. Yep.
Bill Cosby has something to do with.
Well, he you know what's funny? Now, Bill used to speak at a lot of the graduations, but one of my roommate at Temple was a ball player. Now, I'm 5'10", right? I ain't get a scholarship to Temple. I got a scholarship offers to some like D3 schools, which I knew I wasn't going pro. 5'10" shooting guard. I don't think that ain't really gonna work unless maybe Kemba Walker that plays the 1 or 2 or something like that. But so I got to meet him and know him and stuff. And Chaney, man, he was a solid dude, man. Coach Chaney. We used to have recruits come stay with us, right? I ain't gonna call some of the names because they went to the NBA. They like, yo, man, where the money at, man? Coach Chaney was like, nah, man. My roommate, Chaney don't do that. We had this one recruit that came in and ended up going to University of Arizona, first round draft pick back in the late 80s. He said he went out to Arizona, opened up a locker. He had like 10 sweatsuits, 10 pairs of sneaks with $20,000 in the shoebox. Damn. And all the women that he could handle. And he was like, yo, what y'all gonna give us? Give me. And my roommate's like, we don't do that, man. You better go back to Arizona and take that. And he went and he played in Arizona. So but Chaney was a good dude, man.
Yeah. I'm that's his Instagram that I've been posting. So make sure you guys go follow him on Instagram, man.
Absolutely. I patted some of my coaching game after after Cheney.
5 a.m. in the morning practices, man.
Just passing the ball around. Because when I had some scrubs and they couldn't do nothing, just pass the ball around. Don't do shit else. Just keep
play the
passing
matchup zone.
That matchup zone with Mark Macon, Eddie Jones, Mark Karcher, and all them guys.
Oh man, you talking about my boys over there? Yeah, man.
I love Mark Karcher.
See, I watched. I did this before I watched this. You know what I'm saying?
A little bit.
I'm a hooper through and through.
You know, I was back there. I was a senior Macon's freshman year, so I was back there with Macon. Eddie Jones and Aaron McKee were a little bit after me. Who else? Timmy Perry, that's my boy. First round draft pick for the Suns. We came in together. So a lot of them cats caught the tail end of Terrence Stansberry. He was a senior. I was a freshman. And all them cats, man, you know, with my roommate playing, I mean, I just ran into Macon. I just saw him about 2 weeks ago, ran into him. So and one of my cousin is a sports agent. One of his clients is Temple's new athletic director, Arthur Johnson. Yeah,
that's beautiful.
So the problem is the team sucks, so I ain't even going to none of the football, basketball.
But y'all had a running back came out of Temple. What was his name?
Back in the day, you mean? You mean back in Paul Palmer, the Heisman runner-up? In 87 to Vinny Testaverde, or are you talking about somebody more recently?
More recently. Or no, I'm talking about Villanova. Westbrook went to Villanova.
Yeah, played for the Eagles. Yeah, right.
Yeah, Westbrook went to Villanova. But I'm glad you brought that up. You mentioned I would love to have a conversation with Killer Mike on this platform. So if you can connect us with that, that'll be great.
Most definitely.
Yeah. So my connect is his PR. I'm real cool with his PR people.
That's dope.
So yeah, I'll try to make that happen. I'll connect y'all too.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? And then that way, yeah.
Killer
Mike was a serious dude, man. I love that brother, man. Doing positive.
I'm very interested in him. I'm very interested in what makes him tick.
Yeah.
I mean,
So it's funny, man. So you know, you interview people all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I got off the interview with him. He was like, man, he said, man, you asked me shit that a lot of people don't ask me. I was like, yeah, that's what I try to do. We all know what you're doing. I want to pull the curtain back. Right. You know what I mean? Right. And ask you some stuff that people don't ask you. So he good brother, man. Good brother, man.
Yeah, that would be an awesome show.
Yeah. So I'll definitely try to work on that first thing in the morning, man.
Oh, that's love. That's love.
Yeah, bro. You know, now look, I normally get up at 5 o'clock, but considering it's 2:18, I ain't getting up to about 8 tomorrow, man.
Oh,
so
that's
5 your time, though.
Yeah. So you're getting up at 5 somewhere in America. Somewhere in America, Jay Jones is getting up at 5 a.m.
Yeah, man.
You know, because the white girls say somewhere in America, Miley Cyrus is still twerking, but yeah,
that's what's up, man.
I mean, I'm giving you right now.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Yo, remind me to block him, Fred. Let me stop. No.
Block.
You know that. Yeah, bro. So we definitely gonna link, like I said, man, and we'll share numbers or whatever, and we'll definitely make that happen, man.
That's totally.
Yeah. I'll be in Philly at the top of the year. I got a documentary.
State, man.
Yeah,
now look, I don't live down there in the Badlands now, so you're gonna have to travel over there, bro. All right, but yeah, bro,
yeah.
Come on through.
Kyle will definitely sleep in the back of your station wagon.
No question about it.
Sure.
And I got a documentary coming out on Christmas. It's called The World War Story. It's about one of my homeboys that's he a boxer out in Philly. He from the Badlands. That's where I get my career from. Joshua Jones.
What weight is he?
He had 135 and 140.
Okay. I ain't heard. He young boy?
Yep. He some shit happened, man, with his promoter. So he had to kind of start over, but he trained with Jerron Ennis and Bozy is his trainer. Okay. So yeah.
Who's his promoter now, man?
Let's start pre-ordering that.
Yeah, bro. I gotta get you on the show too, man.
Oh man, absolutely.
We promote, yeah, definitely, man. Definitely do that, man. That's what I'm saying, man. These platforms they ain't for me, man. They for everybody else, bro. So, you know, any collab, like I said, anything I can do to help y'all move whatever you guys are doing forward, man. Just reach out to me. That's what it's all about, man. And before we
cereal,
close,
that cereal is necessary though.
yeah,
That cereal is the most necessary. You know what I mean?
bro.
Because me and Fred, we had a whole show about cereal.
We
Get
did.
out.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm telling you, we can bring it to fruition, man. You know, but before I put my nightcap on and sign out, man, I want to thank you guys, man. Having me on the platform. I appreciate it, man. Like I said, I love good boxing talk with educated brothers and sisters that know the game. Just the conversation and the camaraderie, you know, that we're able to have, man. Why you laughing at me, bro?
No, I'm laughing at mine. The top 3 cereals go. We ain't about to be sitting there for 3 hours.
Yeah. But I just want to, you know, thank you for having me on the platform, man. I truly appreciate it. Look, man, I'm gonna be a caller, man. So I need that VIP status when you start talking boxing again, man. I'm gonna be up in this piece.
I want to be a guest in like 60 days. You got to come back.
All right, that's what's up, man. I love it.
Please come back, like for real.
Yeah, man.
You were a lightning rod tonight.
Sure. What'd you say? A lightning rod?
Hell yeah.
Wow. Well, people, I ain't even look at the chat. They was fucking me up.
The chat was booming tonight.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
The chat was booming tonight.
Positively, I hope.
Nah, nigga, you listen. You changed more lives tonight than you know.
Okay, that's what's up.
Kyle Dave's about to have his own fucking cereal. It's going all the way down.
Breaking news: Jarvis Brown just jumped off the Santa Monica Pier.
Who that?
No, you say you done changed lives. You done ruined.
Nah, man, come on, man. I'm hoping for the better, family. We ain't trying to do all of that. It ain't. Hey, look, anybody listening, it ain't that bad. Trust me, I done came back from it twice, man. You can do it too. I ain't nothing special, man. I just keep my head down, work hard. That's it. That's it. All right, family. I'm about to go lay my monkey behind down.
Thank you.
I'm tired, but I appreciate y'all, man. I'm looking forward to connecting. Fred, yo, anytime you ready to get back on my platform, let me know too. And Kyle, we're gonna make that happen, man.
Man, absolutely.
Appreciate y'all, man.
You. Thank you, and thank you.
Cool. All right, you gonna click me off? Well, I don't know how to do this. You got this high tech stuff over here, man. We good?
He froze it. He froze it.
He done froze again. All right.
It's an X button. Okay, there. Nigga Fred done froze 8 times.
Wow, how come it's doing it bad tonight? Jesus Christ. But
man, that was a great another fucking great show, man.
That was, huh?
Damn.
A lot of information.
Bro. Nigga. The
repackaging on label.
Bro. Fred.
Yes.
Niggas about to have their own cereal, bro.
I'm with it.
And you know I'm supposed to get that money from that card, nigga. Hey, listen. Me and him gonna talk. That's for damn sure. Cause yeah, nigga. If I get my own cereal, the way I be selling shit, oh man, come on. Oh yeah, tomorrow night, man, we're gonna have the
Can we do it Thursday?
Oh man, I done already. Damn. Who you got on tomorrow?
I think I may have to make a run tomorrow. It may
you
or may
going live tomorrow?
Show tomorrow. It may or may not be a show tomorrow night.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Yeah, let me know so I can let them know because yeah, but he he's national champion.
Can we push him the next Wednesday?
Whenever you don't have no guests, they can come on.
Yeah, we don't have a guest none next week because it's the holidays. They can have any day next week.
Oh yeah, I'll let them know. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Hey,
great.
Hey, how's Hook doing? You like,
man. I'm still mad about that shit, dog.
D. Will said, I forgot about the one-armed bandit. That was funny.
Yeah, man. That shit pissed me off, man. I talked to niggas today. They said they still doing an investigation. I'm trying to figure out what's taking so fucking long. But I'm trying to be patient though.
This weekend, I will be calling the cable company. This is too much. This is too much. It's just doing this way too much. So thank God we had a cool guest.
Man, that was fucking informative.
I'm full.
Man.
I'm full now. Like I'm full. I don't feel like cracking no more jokes. I'm full. I thought he was a great guest.
Man, listen. He got to be top 10 guest.
Okay.
Got to be easy.
Hey, I got an idea. We should go on Brian Custer's show.
That's what needs to happen.
Yeah, Brian Custer need to have it because you know the people that watch his show, because you know it's a guarantee the people we talk about go watch their show. So
listen, you are, you know me, you don't give a damn. You know
he would love it too. Brian Custer would love it. He would love it.
Oh man, I'll tear Sean Porter ass up.
Oh,
tear Keith Thurman ass up.
That should be good. That should be good. That should be good. Hey, you know what would be funny as hell? It'll never happen. Portaway podcast versus the barbershop.
Nigga, they ain't got enough swag, man.
They got that swag.
They ain't got enough swag, man, to fuck with us.
Yeah.
We too funny, man. That's the thing about it.
I've never watched. I've only watched one episode of his. I tried to watch that. I tried to watch that Terrence Crawford joint y'all talking about when that guy when Sean patted the black brother on the back, I'm like, I ain't watching this shit, dog. I couldn't watch it. So that's it.
Hey, LWT, I told bro to his face. Bro big as hell too.
I know he big. I know he big. Yeah, I know
hey,
him.
I told him to his face though. Sean Porter getting knocked out tonight. That's what I told him.
he did. I'm pretty sure he's a good guy.
Who?
I'm pretty sure he's a good guy.
Most of my friends are black.
What YouTube personality would you want to interview? Like in the boxing community that has a YouTube channel?
I mean, just cause he the homie, blue blood.
Blue blood?
Just cause he the homie and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, blue blood. Champside is interesting too. You know, he's never been a guest on this show, but he's interesting. He has an outlier brain.
Hey, Tank, they'll get this work too. But I don't hate them as much as I hate Keith Thurman.
Oh yeah,
they get this work too. Canelo Alvarez definitely get this work, but it's cheating ass.
Who's Alex Wesby? Who's that?
I have no idea who that is.
Let's Google him. Alex Wesby. You know him? If it's somebody y'all want to see, I can learn him. You know what I mean? I ain't. Hey, if y'all got contacts with anybody y'all want them on the show, that would be hey Charlie Zilnikov. That would be a funny ass show. That shit would be funny. That shit would be funny. How can we get a hold of him? I'm Googling names right now. Oh, Beetlejuice. Oh my God. That would be funny. Oh my God. That would be funny. That would be funny. Beetlejuice from Howard Stern. Oh my gosh. That shit would be funny. I used to love Howard Stern. Who's Alex Wesby? I don't know who that is. The basketball player? I don't know who that is. The Rise podcast. I don't know who that is. The Rise podcast.
Man, we just linked up. We just linked up in the DM. Boys going down, man. I'm about to start writing down serial names all day tomorrow, nigga. The whole day tomorrow, boy. I'm on a serial quest.
Oh yeah, let's get the Rise podcast in here. Sure, let's get them in. I know who they are. Yeah, let's get them in.
Corey Hokel. We gotta get Brian Custer back in here, man. Because
I want to go on Brian Custer's show. That'll be fun. We'll like that bitch up.
I mean, you was already on there, man. You already made your mark.
Yeah, but you got to come on with me.
Yeah, absolutely. That'd be fun as hell, boy. I don't know, man. It ain't late enough though, Fred.
It ain't what?
His show ain't late enough, man.
The show ain't let enough?
It ain't late enough. It's not late enough. Like late in the day, it ain't.
Oh, because you be at work.
Nah, nigga, because we'll be outrageous.
Yeah, I don't think we can curse on Brian Custer. I don't know what what is Craig Facts would be cool. Craig Facts is a great show. That show is dope. Craig Facts is a hell of a show.
Yeah, that nigga's hilarious.
Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, you ready to get out of here? You about to start your show? You can start your show on time tonight.
Oh shit! For the first time in a long time.
Yeah, in a long time. You're right.
Listen, man. We know in the words of the great philosopher Lil E, we know that these niggas are chicken one day, feathers the next. But we gotta stay solid and keep our foots on these niggas' necks, Fred. You know what I'm saying? In the words of the great philosopher DB, Fredro. Play the song, Fred!
Hey, we got to get Person Finney on this. Yeah, we got to have her on the show. Oh my God. She got a size S titties. S in real life. S.
With the big old lips and shit?
S. They're size S. I don't know how that works, Mark West. Person Finney, yeah. Well, she lives in LA. She's great friends with one of my friends. She's great friends with him. So maybe.
You met her before?
I've never met her, but I know Peoples Hernandez. What's up? You know
Peoples Hernandez,
Kenneth Berry, D. Will, Nardi, The Messenger, Mark West, Sweet Sign. You know what's up, Jean Lejeune, Chris Felton, D. Will, Chris Felton, The Messenger, Brother Code 10. What up, Struggle Boxing? Yeah. Charlie Zonderkoff will be a funny ass show. Corey Holcomb will be a hell of a show. Champion. Oh, BFTB. That'll be a dope guest. Rick Brunson, the point guard from Rick Brunson, his son is in the NBA now. Sweet Science Exam there. Champ Side. I like when Champ Side be coming up with the theories, man. He be interesting, man. Yeah, interesting brother, man. Champ Side is interesting. You gotta love him.
Solid dude too.
Yeah. Oh, the best. Nah, Champ Side is a. Hopefully everyone get a chance to meet him. He's a solid brother. Yeah, he's been nothing but positive to me. Nothing but positive. North Pole Fishing, you know. Jean Lejeune, The Messenger. I appreciate y'all. You know, I appreciate you, Big Tech. What's up, Cletus? Struggle Boxing. Rob G, what up?
Man, it's going down, Fred.
Determined to be the greatest, yeah. Bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons, indigenous to the grind. So I do it for all my people.
We had a hell of a guest.
Dog.
We had a hell of a guest, dog. He was thorough, very thorough. Tangible information.
He's what we wanted Floyd Mayweather to be.
Right. Give the game to the people, man. Give the game to the people. Man,
I think Dennis Duggan might have been our.
Dennis Duggan was fun as hell, wasn't he?
Yeah,
I had no expectations for that interview. Ended up being lit than a motherfucker. You know who else was good? Late night. Kevin Cunningham was dope. When he started talking about the Floyd stuff.
Yeah.
Recent history. Redman
was a good one.
So many, man. I don't know.
From I think I'm trying to think of the ones when I first started.
I don't even know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and look, man. We had some good ones though. Oh, Brianna
Betsy. I'll call her because you're the second person in the last 24 hours to ask about her. Yeah, we need to have her back. Talk to Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford.
The best guest I had on my show was Bree from the movie.
When I was releasing the movie?
Yeah. No, I'm saying like the actress from the movie.
The what?
The actress.
Oh, yeah, Brianna. You should have her back on.
Need to, most definitely.
That'd be dope. All right, man. I love you, Kyle, man. Thank you guys, man. You were funny tonight, Kyle. You had me busting up. I like it. Cracking.
Hey,
Oh yeah,
dude, man, listen, Fred, man, you allowed me to be myself, man, and I appreciate you, big dog.
Everybody can be themselves, man. We ain't motherfucking. We ain't ever censoring nobody in here. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, I'm still mad. You didn't let me get on when H Money was on there, man. I know you probably didn't see.
I didn't know you wanted to get on with H Money.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
I was just waiting for a lull to bring you in. You know what I mean? But anyway, we gone. Thanks, guys.
Head over to the boxing section.
That's where I'm going. Me and my pistachios. Holla.